Welcome to Tabletop Tactics. Coming up in today's battle...
I've had enough of this reanimation business.
Pants.
Trust in the Emperor. What's wrong with me?
Names are hard today. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Woo! Welcome to the preview game of the Black Templars.
The Crusade!
Crusade is here. It's powerful stuff.
They're exciting.
So yes, obviously we would have loved to have gotten this game out for you on the preview day, but it just wasn't possible, everyone. It wasn't possible. However, we did of course do a review video, so if you've not watched that, go and get the lowdown on the Crusade. And now that your patience has been rewarded, the Black Templars have arrived. And we actually have a Black Templars army. Great thanks to Dave from Floorhammer Podcast. So that's Dave_Floorhammer for Instagram. Check out some of his work over there. He is local to us, and we have borrowed, Lawrence would say stolen his Black Templars army, and thus we can use it for your crusading goodness.
Nice.
And it is a bit of a classic rematch because it is against the Necrons. Imotekh and Helbrecht will meet on the field of battle, although I'm not sure if I'm going to be taking his second hand, but I will give it a good old try. So
He will have his vengeance.
he might have vengeance. I might have an extra hand. So this will be interesting regardless. Let's have a look at those lists. It is Necron time, and I am using Sautekh today. Yeah, fine. Reason being is because I'm of course going to take Imotekh. It is a rematch of the classic battle between him and Helbrecht, and I will take his other hand. Maybe. Not quite sure how I took the first hand, but here we are. So Imotekh is my Warlord because he has to be as part of this single Battalion Detachment. So he calls the storm, and he does a bunch of zappy goodness, as well as provides lots of buffs to my army, so that's quite nice. His second in commands are two Crypteks, one of the Technomancer variety, so he is here to revive my units. I've given him the Voltaic staff. We then also have given him the Immortal Pride Warlord trait, so he provides combat attrition ignoring modifier aura, which ties in nicely with my reroll morale checks that I get with Sautekh. So with any luck, I won't be failing morale anyway, but if I do, I have a little bit of redundancy. So that's quite nice. He has a Canoptic Cloak, so he's a little bit faster and he can heal my vehicles, which I'll get to in a moment. And I've also given him the Cortical Control Scarabs, one of the 15-point Cryptek Arkana, to pick a unit and give them heroic intervention, which is pretty handy, right? We then have in my third HQ slot, we have a Chronomancer, because you can't leave home without one. He has an Entropic Lance for maybe some anti-tank help, and he is here to provide his Chronometron to my vital units. Key amongst those vital units is a big blob of 20 warriors. We're going for Flayers today, not Reapers, because we want to make use of the Sautekh. I want to try that out. So 18-inch range rapid fire on them is actually pretty cheeky. It's a lot of shots at a good range. Backing them up, we have two units of Gaul's Immortals. So nice big blobs of 10 for each of them. Over in my elite, we have the mainstay. We have 10 Lich Guard, because I mean, Imotekh's not going to go anywhere without his trusty bodyguards. He's not stupid. There's a reason why he's been the Pharaoh of the Dynasty for so long, right? We also have a Canoptic Reanimator. Yeah, I don't know why I'm using this guy. Well, I mean, I know why I'm using this guy because I've never used him before, and this is a day of firsts, so why not, right? If he can stick around, he's exceptionally good, giving you that 4-up reanimation. The issue is he doesn't stick around. He dies horribly. So we'll see. Who Who knows? We also have a unit of 8 death marks because the death mark meta, I can't help myself. And because they're useful for picking off lone characters as well as trying to fish for some mortal wounds. We also have a Canoptic Buddy in here because he will be escorting around 2 units of free Ophidian destroyers. Reason being is because I want to use them for a little bit of a fast counterattack, maybe some deep striking shenanigans. I can use them for things like actions, stuff like that. So could be useful to have in my back pocket. And then we have 2 Doomsday Arcs. The Arcs of Doomsday, again, they benefit quite nicely from Sautekh, getting the extra range on their rapid fire weapons, and the Doomsday Cannons give me some anti-tank punch. And that's the list. It's 1999 points, because Necrons are really weirdly pointed, so not quite the 2000, but it's fine, because my legions are innumerable, I have the patience of aeons, my victory is assured.
It's time for me to begin my crusade. Finally, after waiting admittedly only a couple of weeks since I decided to start playing Black Templars and committed to it, but I'm really excited to start crusading. So with that, I'm taking a single battalion today, which will be led up by High Marshal Helbrecht, because of course, I've got to have him leading. He wants to go and vanquish his enemies and crusade and destroy everything. Anyway, he's obviously my Warlord. He is a Warlord trait frontline commander. Just as an aside, I've got a lot of new information going on in my brain, so I can't necessarily remember off the top of my head what all the relics and Warlord traits do, but you will find out in the game. I will make sure they're explained. So, yay, good times. I do also have a Primaris Chaplain in there. I have also given him a Warlord trait, spent the command point of that. I've given him Paragon of Fury, which you'll find out what it does in the game, which is great. He also has the Litany, I've given him the Litany of Divine Protection, so he can give a unit a 5-up shrug. And also the Crusader's Helm, so it's adding to his aura abilities, and he can choose a unit to be in the Assault Doctrine. I remembered stuff, it's good, we're starting strong. Moving into my troops, I have got a 10-man squad of Assault Intercessors, just as standard. I have 2 5-man Intercessor squads. One of them has a Astartes Grenade Launcher just because I had 5 points left over. Hopefully I remember. I need to make sure I remember to pick which squad has it before I put them down. That would be a good start. And I also do have a Heavy Intercessor squad as well. Those are my troops. Again, this is all really new stuff for me. This is my first time playing the Space Marines, so I'm kind of interested to see how it goes. For my elites, I do have an Apothecary because survivable, living, life, juice, goodness, that's okay, that's what I'm going with. I do have a Blade Guard Ancient and a 4-man Blade Guard Veteran squad. I have given my Blade Guard Sergeant the Champion of the Feast. I've also upgraded him with 15 points to have the Holy Orb, and he has the Sword of Judgment. He is going to be unstoppable, and I really hope he absolutely blends in this game. I'd be so disappointed if he does nothing, but he is upgraded as much as I can do it. He's going to be really cool. That's all you need to know. For my fast attack, I have got a 3-man Outrider squad and a 3-man Suppressor squad, just kind of standard. Again, new, seeing how it's all going to work. And I also have, for my heavy support, I have a 3-man Eradicator squad. I have a Gladiator Lancer, I have a Sikaran Battle Tank, and then I have an Impulsor as my transport. I'm very excited to see how this list runs. I'm very excited for my crusade, and I hope you all enjoy me being a zealous little crusader.
Today's mission is Battle Lines, a Strike Force mission from the Warhammer 40,000 Grand Tournament Mission Pack. 4 predetermined objective markers are placed onto the battlefield. The primary objective is Take and Hold, a progressive mission where players score 5 victory points for each of the following conditions they achieve at the end of each of their command phases: holding 1 or more objectives, holding 2 or more objectives, and holding more objectives than their opponent. These are cumulative and cannot be scored in the first battle round. Each player also chooses 3 secondary objectives that can score up to 15 points each.
trust in the Emperor at the hour of battle. Trust him to intercede and protect his warriors true as they deal death on alien soil, turn their seas red with the blood of their slain, crush their hope, their dreams, and turn their songs into cries of lamentation.
We must uphold the honor of the Emperor.
Yeah,
The
I'm gonna crush your
vow
dreams.
has been recited.
Yeah.
The power.
Unlimited power!
The power.
Yes,
So,
that's my vow.
that's your vow. It's
Yeah.
uphold of the honor of the Emperor.
Yeah,
So, what that means is the following: is the entire Black Templar army has a 5-up invulnerable save, which is awesome.
Great.
In addition, I can never wound you on a unmodified 2, which
yeah.
might only come up with like the anti-tank weapons against infantry, but hey, it's still nice to have, right? The downside, the passion, is that you cannot gain the benefits of cover. Now, this is a bit of a weird one.
Yeah, because it's benefits,
Yes.
not...
Cover doesn't apply
Yeah.
to you. Now, technically, which is, you know, the best kind of correct, that would apply to light and heavy cover because those are the ones that you gain the benefits from. Dense cover does not apply to the unit gaining dense cover. It is a negative applied to the shooting unit. However, the bone of contention that I have is that in the rare rules, it specifically says that stuff which ignores the benefits of cover or otherwise you do not receive the benefits of cover specifically states that dense cover doesn't apply. Basically, we're waiting for an FAQ, so we'll see that in about 8 weeks' time, guys, probably. For now, we're going to play it as dense cover does apply, because I think that seems to be the generally accepted consensus with other people online. Let us know what you think in the comments below, but today that's how we're going to play it.
Yes.
So there we go. So you have seen the mission, you have seen our forces arrayed, you have nothing in reserve. Over here, however, you do have inside the Impulsor Helbrecht, because he's a Primaris now. He's allowed to go in there.
Yes.
That's what we're running him as. We also have the Blade Guard and, of course, the Blade Guard Ancient. I have a unit of Ophidian Destroyers as well as their little Canoptic Plasmacyte buddy in the Teleport. Dimensional Translocation. That's what it's called.
Okay, I'm going to trust you on that one.
Deep Strike! So, all that is left now is to roll off for who has the first turn. And guess what I've done, everyone? I've not touched my dice, 'cause
Oh,
I'm an idiot.
you absolute
Moron,
nutty.
please, please,
You can have a dice
please.
into your hand.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome. I'll give it to you once we've rolled.
Thank you. Would you like to roll first?
I think I should, because you've got your dice. You've brought dishonor on your house.
And
you've
my
brought double
family
dishonor on your
and my cow. Dishonor on you, dishonor on your cow.
Yes, I know.
So why were you looking really confused?
Because it always takes me a second to get references. Because reasons.
It is the command phase. We have tried to do the Litany of Divine Protection, but alas, it failed from the chaplain. So no 5-up shrug against everything for this unit of intercessors here. He did, however, put the Crusaders' helm upon them, so they are in the Assault Doctrine for what that's worth. Nothing else to declare in the command phase, barring...
I am going to bathe my blade in the blood of my foe.
By Bit Boy F.
You make it sound so much less cool.
I know.
I issue you a challenge.
A challenge has been declared.
With High Marshal Helbrecht.
Well, you know who who's gonna accept that challenge?
Who is going to accept my
Obviously,
challenge?
Imotekh. Obviously.
He will die.
Well, it's very possible Helbrecht is a bad, bad man. But obviously Imotech's going to accept it because that is what the Necron nobility would do. He wouldn't pass it off to a Chronomancer or a Technomancer who can fly away and, you know, be safe and not give you 15 victory points. He will engage you in glorious combat because that's what he would do. I will uphold the codes of combat, and also I guess you should do some movement.
For the crusade.
The movement phase is completed. What have you done? Tell me what nonsense you have wrought upon the field of battle.
Nonsense?
Tell me! Okay, go on now.
You called me nonsense. I don't want to play with you now.
You are nonsense, though.
I am nonsense.
We're all a bit mad here, Alice. Come on now, what have you done?
Don't call me Alice, that's not my name. My Impulsor with my Helbrecht and my Blade Guard is moved up.
Yeah.
Yes. As have my bikes and my
That is the Gladiator Lancer?
Yes, Lancer.
Yeah.
Lancer. I was going to call it Lancer and I knew that wasn't its full name. So we were both correct on one way
the best.
or another.
Team Jeff.
Jinx and Chef, everyone.
Jinx and Chef. That is portmanteau of Jinx and Chef. So maybe it's Jiff.
No, it can't be Jeff. Because it's not Jeff.
It's a GIF.
It's a GIF.
What was
We could be GIF.
We could be Team... No, it's Team Jiff. Although now we're a cleaner. Anyway.
Movement. I don't know what's going on right now. I'm very confused. These guys have stayed still.
Eradicators.
Yes, the heavy intercessors have just moved up a little bit to get more targets and more lines of fire. The apothecary's moved up to provide nice bubble of niceness.
Where is he?
And
Where is he hiding?
He's right there.
Where is he hiding?
He's hiding. He is hiding because you've got snipers.
Yes.
So I'm trying to hide him as best as I can.
Yes, understand.
Intercessors have moved around him. Those intercessors that were closer to the middle have moved out. They have fanned. They can't do anything this turn anyway, so I figured let's make them take up space. The Scarabs has moved forward to shoot stuff. My suppressors have jumped up on top of the building. My assault intercessors, I did advance, I only got 3. I didn't put them all the way up to the line because I wasn't quite... Look, deployment's hard. I'm still learning it. So I didn't have enough movement to be able to get them to hold the objective, so I've just held them back a little bit.
Sure.
Because why run forward when there is literally no need for me to run forward? I can't charge anything this turn. Anyway, and my chaplain has stayed hiding because you have snipers. No, he's hiding. Look at him, bravely brandishing his stick to a wall.
He's like, listen here, wall. I'm going to give you a sermon now.
Yes.
You are very out of focus. Come on now.
It's going well, pal.
That's about as best as I could do, everyone. I would apologize, but I don't feel bad.
You should feel bad because you're ruining the crusade.
The Gladiator Lancer will open up the shooting phase due to the tank traps and the fact that it cannot ignore them. We only have line of sight to 1 unit, the Immortals over yonder. So we have the big old laser destroyer and Stormbolters. Very well.
I'll start with Stormbolters.
Okay.
Because why not?
Tracer fire.
Indeed.
He's got 2 Stormbolters, does he not?
Yes, it does.
There's 1 on each side.
Look, it's very confusing.
And it's your first time using Space Marine.
It really is.
It's a pretty good start. It's 3 hits.
That is 3 hits. Now it is strength 4 and your toughness 5.
I am toughness 5.
So. Well,
there's 2 wounds there. I see. You're going to play me like that, are you? Okay, well you kill 1.
Ha.
Very good.
Take that.
Tracer fire.
And then the laser lancer destroyer.
The laser lancer destroyer.
Yes.
Very good.
I will destroy you.
So this is hitting on 2's hit. Doesn't matter. This will be strength 10.
Strength 10.
So killing on 2's because it will be -4 because of Devastator Doctrine. So 2 are dead. Very good.
3 are dead total.
3 are dead, yes. So now it is time for some reanimation protocols.
Yes.
The protocols of reanimation. Will you reanimate the gentleman over here? Let's find out. I bring back none of them. They are dead forever.
Yay.
Fine. The heavy intercessors level their heavy bolt rifles and their heavy bolter. Yes. Across the way into the Immortals over yonder.
Indeed.
So.
I'm going to start with the bolt rifles.
Okay, starting with the bolt rifle. So 4 shots here. 36-inch range. Not in rapid though, of course.
Well, funny that.
Yes.
I hit you twice.
Okay, no rerolls here because Helbrecht is too busy riding forward so he can hit them with his sword.
Yes. 1 wound.
A single wound, is it?
Single wound.
Minuses?
Just 1.
Just the 1. Okay, I'll take this on a barricade guy.
Fine.
Very well.
Okay.
Very well.
And then they have a bolter. Hitting on, okay.
2 hits there, very nice.
Hits.
Falls to wounds. 2 wounds,
2
minus 2 here.
-2 here.
Okay, so I will have 1 more barricade guy. So barricade guy, and then a normal guy. That's it. So 2 are dead.
Yes. Do they reanimate?
Yes, they do. No, they don't.
They
That is
don't.
2
Okay.
dead forever. The Outriders now, their twin bolt rifles tear through the trees into these beleaguered Immortals over here. 12 shots coming in hot from the bolt rifle shots.
Yes, hitting you on 4s because dense. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Not bad. 5's to wound, however.
Yes, you, okay, fine. 1 wound.
1 wound.
That's fine.
Very well. Yay, I passed the save. That's
Great.
nice. The Impulsor now fires the Storm Bolters. We don't have an Iron Hail, Heavy Stubber, or Missile Launcher on there. Didn't have the points. Going into these Immortals. Can draw line of sight, so no dents here.
So hitting you on 3s. Okay.
Dents was meaningless.
It was, just like me.
But wow, that's a bit
It's
harsh.
one.
Fine, because there's no minuses here because it is a normal Storm Bolter.
I will go to the Sakara next, so I'm going to figure out what I'm shooting.
Okay, we will be back. Targets have been acquired with the Sakaran. The Heavy Bolter is just going to fire through the dents into these Immortals down here. Everything else, however, is going to go into that Doomsday Arc over there. I am doing Quantum Deflection, so I get a 4-up Invulnerable save. Let me just see if I get that CP back as a result of Imotech's Hyperlogical strategy. No, I don't. Fine.
I told you. You will not. I'm going to start with the Heracles. The
Heracles pattern autocannon?
Yes.
Yes.
Hitting on 3s.
Okay, very good.
All of the hits.
Okay.
Winning you on
4s because of my quantum shielding.
Okay,
right.
I missed you once.
Okay, well I have a 4-up in bun.
Yes.
That's helpful. 5,
Yes.
is it?
5.
Okay. Right. Flat damage is flat damage 3, isn't it?
Flat damage 3.
You do have 2 last cannons to go. I'm going to leave that.
Okay, so you've taken 6
I've
damage.
taken 6 damage. I have 8 wounds remaining because I'm a
Very
fat, chunky
well.
boy.
You are. I need to check how many wounds. Okay, 1 shot with each last cannon.
Yes,
Because I have 2 of them.
you do.
I do.
That you can tell that by the las cannon on each side.
Yes.
There's one there,
You'd think I'd be smart.
and there is one on the other side, but you won't be able to see it because there's a tank in the way.
I'm hitting you on 3s.
Very good.
I'm winning you on
4s because of my
your-
quantum shielding. Oh, help me
I
a little bit
won.
there. 4-up, invulnerable, safe. Quantum deflection.
No.
I will spend a CP to re-roll that. Pays off.
Fine.
Do I get the CP back? I do not. Fine. I'm down to 10, but so be it. I'm
Well,
alive.
Heavy bolter now.
Very good. 3 shots into my destroys. Into my
I keep
Immortals.
calling them destroyers too.
Yeah.
4s, because I'm going through dance this time. 4s.
Very good.
I'm done.
The suppressors now, and then that is pretty much it by the looks of it. Let's see if they can get lucky and finish off that Doomsday Arc. It will be forced to hit, it will be forced to wound, and I will have a 4-up invulnerable save.
Yeah, I would literally have to pretty much get perfect rolls and you not make any saves.
So given the theme, I'm going to predict 4 wounds.
Okay.
Like I take 4 damage.
You take 4 damage.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll see. So
Let's
4s.
see. I mean, it's a good start. It's above average.
Well, like me.
It's forced to wound because of my quantum shielding. Okay.
3.
So 4-up in buns. I take 2 damage.
Okay. That's my turn.
Yeah, no charges to declare because we're not quite there yet. A fairly effective shooting phase. We've done some damage to the Doomsday Arc. We killed a fair chunk of the Immortals over on the far side there. Interesting times. I do have a morale check to make for those Immortals over there.
You will fail.
Well, I might.
You will.
I've lost 5. I'm fine.
Okay.
Good for me.
But now it's your turn.
It is now my turn. Secondary wise, you...
I issued the challenge, so that's not going to be done for a while.
But it's not perfect.
I've not killed anything for grind, and I'm not in any table quarters or enough for engage.
Very well.
No secondaries for me.
Now it is time for the legions to strike out.
They can try. The command phase and the movement phase for the dirty, filthy Xeno scum has been complete.
Excuse me.
No.
Command
What have you
phase. Command phase wise, the reanimator has. Because he's real stupid, and you have to have line of sight, right? So the reanimator's there, so that you can't see him, but he can see them, who he's put his reanimation beam on, so they get a 4-up reanimation,
Very well.
which is nice.
They will need it.
He healed a wound. for living metal. Imotekh did my will be done on the Lich Guard and on this unit of warriors, as is his right, because he's a Pharaon, he's allowed to do two.
Do you know what else his right is?
Helbrecht's hand. Wait. Yes, it is his right hand.
He has a right to die!
The Chronomancer has done his Chronometron on the warriors there. And then that's it for the command phase, nothing else has happened. Movement-wise, we've stood still with this injured one here. We've moved the Doomsday up. We've moved the Technomancer with the Canoptic Cloak to within 3 inches, so he's going to heal him at the end of a movement phase. He didn't bring anyone back in the command phase because he wasn't in range of anyone to do so. We've stood basically still with Imotekh and the Lich Guard. They've just shuffled a little bit to, you know, maybe do some counter charges next turn. Over on this side, the Doomsday Arc here has flown over the top. We did advance with the Immortal, so they won't be shooting, but they are within 3 inches of the objective to take it away from you because I don't want you getting an early rack up of points on primaries. We've shuffled forward with the warriors here. The Wraiths, they look like Wraiths. The Ophidian Destroyers have stood still in order to go for a counter charge. Chronomancers just jumped into there. The Immortals have moved so that they can get line of sight through the door, and the Immortals' death marks have stood still.
You're doing great on naming things.
Wow, I'm using a bunch of stuff that I've not used in ages with the Necrons.
Wow,
so...
I wonder how it feels using stuff that you don't really know what any of it does.
Well, yeah. So that's my movement phase done. I'm just going to roll for
Got a Healy doodad to do.
the Canoptic Cloak because he gets to heal people. Those are your dice. I don't want them. They're going over here. They're yours.
They're my dice.
And I'm going to heal him for 2 wounds because it's a D3.
Very well.
So he's back up to 11 wounds remaining,
Fine.
which might help him stay alive. I don't know. We'll find out. So, it is now time to shoot you to your doom.
Your doom. And so we march slowly into the shooting phase.
And inexorably to your doom. We're going to start with the warriors down here. 4 of them are out of range, but the 2 at the front here are in rapid fire thanks to Sautekh. Because they get
going into the Impulsor.
And this is into the Impulsor. It is through the dents. So I am going to spend a CP for Relentless Onslaught. So 6s do an additional hit here. Okay. Do I gain that CP back as a result of Imotekh and his Hyperlogical Strategist? No, I do not. How many 6s do I get? They are my will be done, so they're hitting on 3s as a result of the dents. Wow. Wow.
2 6s, huh?
2 6s and 9 misses. Okay. Okay.
It's fine.
5s to wound. That is 1, 2, 3 wounds at -1.
Well, I get a 4-up save.
Very well. Very well. I do 2 damage. Not each, because that would be wild. So he's down to 9? 9 wounds remain. An amount. He is down to 9 wounds remaining.
But he shall never be vanquished.
But he might be vanquished because now I'm about to fire this guy at him, and he's also in rapid fire range as a result of Sautekh and his extra half nonsense. He's going to spend a CP on disintegration capacitors. So 6s to hit, auto wound.
No one cares.
I mean, I care, and people that play Necrons might care.
Okay, I apologise to Necron players. You may care.
Thank you. Do I get that CP back? Yes, I do, because it's on a 5-up. Huzzah, so I'm on 10. We're firing everything into it, so we'll start with the ghouls.
I'll move my dice out of the tray for you.
You may, it's okay.
Well, I'll be polite.
Okay, that's a good number of auto wounds there.
Oh, look at that. That's 4.
That's nice.
It's 5 auto wounds.
They do miss. You were just a normal hit. You miss. Okay, not bad. 5s to wound here, because it is a Ghoul's Flayer. Okay, only the 1 wound. So 6 at -1 there.
3, 4,
Fine.
5, 6. Dice in my hand.
1 damage. Right. Okay, so you're down to 8 remaining. The Doomsday Cannon. I did move. It's 5 shots. I do drop 1. 2 even. Okay. 3s to wound here. It's 2 wounds, it's -2. Your 5-up invulnerable save, which is cool. Okay, it's D3 damage. It is 2. So you have 6 wounds remaining.
Yes.
Fine.
The next one will now fire.
Yes.
Same target.
The same target.
Which you seem very pleased about.
Killing it would have been a big ask, but it would have been nice. But we are where we are. Everything into you. I am spending CP on Solar Pulse to ignore the dents. Maybe I should have done that earlier over here to help them as well, but whatever.
It is what it is.
D6 shots. It's free. Ooh, okay.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna spend a CP to reroll one of those because I need more than one hit.
Yes.
Come on now. Where's the 8? It's always when
The last place you look. There you go. At least you got hit.
Okay. Given there's only 2, do I just risk it? I've already used a CP reroll, so I'm going to spend a CP on Techno-Oracular Targeting. So one of those auto wounds. The other one does wound. So it's 2 wounds. Okay. It would be -5, but you get a 5-up info, which is really sweet.
It's really nice. I'm really enjoying it. Okay.
Unfortunate. It'll be D6 damage.
D6 damage, and I've got 6 left.
6 left.
I will reroll. No.
I saw it. So it puts you down to 8.
Thank you very much.
Can't reroll over these. Oh, fine. Should have started with you. That's 11 damage. He's destroyed. Does he explode?
Yes. Okay. We'll be back. This explosion will hit my bikes and the Immortals, and it's a D3 explosion.
Yes.
Yay.
Go on then.
Okay, so I'll do your Immortals first.
Sure. Fine. Okay.
And the bikes. Okay, and then I'll roll for the 6 inside because I can.
You do have 6 inside.
I do have 6 inside because I do. I have space to get them out, so I don't worry about that.
Yeah, not much I can do about that. 1 dies.
That's fine.
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 Helbrecht has died in a fiery conflagration.
No, he has not. We come now to the final 2.
Yes.
Squads that can shoot, and this will be the Immortals and the Deathmarks both going into the Assault Intercessors down here. Unfortunately, did not get their 5-up shock.
No.
But I still have a 5-up pinball against everything.
Yes, because these are all AP too. I mean, you'd be getting that anyway, but it's cool, right? So 10 shots because they're not in rapid fire range.
Yes.
I get 4 hits.
Wow.
Fine, because of dents.
Yeah.
That is 1, 2, 3 wounds, 5-up saves.
Yes.
1 must die. 1 is killed. Very good. We're now going to snipe you with my death marks because they don't have any other targets really.
Very well.
Here we go. Right. Fine. They do hit, but they are BS2. They didn't move. They're firing through dents. Fine.
Yes.
5 6s would be nice. I get 1 6. Okay, so that's 2 wounds at -2. So 5 ups. Okay, and then there's 1 mortal wound in addition, but you do get a 5-up shrug against this because you're Templars. Loves it. Does keep 1 alive there. So 1 killed, 1 down to 1 wound. An Impulsor destroyed. That's my turn.
No charges?
No, absolutely not.
Not going to charge your Immortals into my blade gun?
The Immortals are advanced.
Oh, the Immortals are advanced.
Yeah, no, it's not happening.
Maybe next time.
Okay, so that's that. Look, yeah, I mean, I got rid of the Impulsor, which is good for grind it down. Somehow managed to kill a Blade Guard in the explosion. That's good.
Well, it could be. It wasn't Helbrecht, though.
It wasn't Helbrecht, yes, that is true. So, it's your turn too. Uh-oh. Turn 2 for the Black Templars. The command and movement phase is completed. And they are bearing down on my line. That's a tree camera. There we go. And they are bearing down on my lines.
On your tree.
Helbrecht in the command phase did give his chapter master rerolls to the bikes over here, so they can reroll everything as they go off to do some shenanigans. We did also get off our Litany of Divine Protection from the chaplain here, shouting through the wall at the intercessors to give them a 5-up shrug against everything.
He defeated the wall though.
Yes.
He conquered the wall.
He smashed through the wall. Very nice. Nothing else happened in the command phase.
anything?
Nope, we did indeed get 5 victory points for
Yes.
holding the one objective. Because of my Immortals down here, I was holding that instead,
You are.
which was very nice. And there was no point in doing, oh, what's the stratagem called? My favourite one that gives them obsec.
I can't remember what it's called.
There was no point doing it on the bikes because there was only one in range anyway.
Yeah, so-
If 2 of them were in range, you absolutely would have done, because you scored the objectives at the end of the command phase, and then you would have stolen it under my nose, which would have been a really big swing in points.
I didn't.
But you didn't, because it would have been
made
pointless.
any difference, and I would have just wasted command points.
And you don't want to do that. You know what we did remember though? The 5-up shrug for
The
mortal wounds
from
on
the explosion, and I got a 5.
You got a
so
5.
my bike's not wounded. Yay! You exploded
Cool.
my tank and you killed yourself.
Cool. Over here, we did get a 1 on the advance. Rerolled it with Black Templars into a 1. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Boo!
Okay.
And what else happened in the movement phase? Because I can't remember now.
Well, yes, because yes. Well, the Scarabs moved up. The Lancer has come round just to get some more targets. I had a little bit of debate on where I wanted to go with him because I've decided more stuff I want to make sure I kill on that side. So we'll see. My intercessors on both sides have just kind of moved back, fanned out to stop your Ophidian Destroyers next time because they're coming in. These guys will stay still because they've got range on the stuff they want to shoot. So they're quite happy. The Apothecary has come across within 3 inches of both the Heavy Intercessors and the Eradicators. Eradicators have moved up again to just start trying to get some range. Bikers have moved around to get some stuff. Helbrecht and his little party posse.
The party posse.
You got the Blade Guard, you got the Ancient, you got Helbrecht. It's a good old time. They're having a little, it's the Crusade party bus.
It is the Crusade party bus. And you see this guy here at the front. He's cleaning the Sword of Judgment. He is getting ready. It must be clean before he goes into the Foul Xenos. So just for reference, with all the stuff that we've put on this guy here has 4 wounds, weapon skill 2, like 5 attacks at strength 7, strength 8 because he's next to Helbrecht because of his Crusade of Wrath, at -3, flat damage 3. And then that's all before he yeets a Holy Orb into my face.
Holy Orb!
What a bad man.
This is the best thing ever.
The shooting phase will kick off with the suppressors. They will look to fire into my death marks. For what it's worth, I am in the protocol of the Eternal Guardian. I was debating to put stuff into light cover. I decided against it. So everything will have set to defend or hold steady. So there's no extra bonuses on my saves or anything like that here. They wouldn't benefit from it anyway because they're already in light cover, you see.
Yay!
Here we go. 9 shots.
Yes.
They didn't move this turn.
Oh, so I'm hitting on 3s.
Right.
2 misses.
Okay.
When
Free
you
swing.
want, yep. So I was going to say that. You literally stole the words from me.
Yes, that is what I do.
And you stole my 3s. 3.
3, is it?
3 wounds.
Minus is now 2 because we are in the Tactical Doctrine.
With my suppressors,
Yes.
what do they have?
The big auto cannons.
Which are heavy.
Yes. But
it
we're
heavy
in
now?
Tactical Doctrine.
Yes. I'm learning.
It doesn't
this,
matter
okay?
when I roll like that, unless it is -3, but I don't think it is. That would be terrifying.
That would be. It's not.
Outriders level their bolt rifles into the warriors. 12 shots. Rerolling everything thanks to Helbrecht.
Yes.
Come on.
Hitting heal 3. It's a good job I'm rerolling.
Yes. That is, yes. That's much healthier for you, not so much for me.
Wounding on...
Winning on 4s. Toughness 4.
Pretty sure that's a really bad roll. 3.
3?
3.
Right. Well, I have a 5-up invuln as a result of my Chronometron. Okay, so 2 die.
Okay.
I will do my reanimation now because it is easier for me. 1 comes back to life.
Okay, but I've killed 2 for the purposes of Templars.
Yes. Ferocity will now be unleashed. Unfortunately, the melter gun
Isn't in range of anything.
So it's just the strength 5 bolt rifle.
Yes.
Going into the warriors down here, we don't want to kill those immortals over there because we want to use them for
more
movement. By
more
charging
protect.
them and leapfrogging round.
Yes.
Makes sense to me. Why are you rolling 2 dice?
Because it's rapid fire 2.
Is it? Oh, that's even better. I thought it was rapid fire 1. Okay.
It's like, do not to make. I'm reading.
Literally have the book.
My eyes lying to me.
I'm trying to remember stuff.
3s.
Yes, because it's strength 5.
2 wins.
2 wins, is it?
Yes.
I have a 5 invulnerable save, so I do not care about the minus. I save them both. Poor ferocity.
I'll have to do that.
Poor ferocity. The Blade Guard and the Blade Guard Ancient are going to fire their heavy bolt pistols into the Doomsday Ark over there. Hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s thanks to the banner. Good thing too. 5's to win.
Yes.
Okay,
Well,
it was worth a punt, right?
Yes.
Eradicator time 1 is just in range of the Doomsday Ark over there.
Yes.
Do your worst.
I got 2 shots.
Do your worst. 1 hit. You could have done worse. Forced to win because of my quantum shielding.
I only need 1 hit.
Very good. Glad we spent all that time waiting for you to roll that die.
Well, I'm re-rolling it.
You're going to re-roll it?
No, I'm not going to re-roll it.
That seems,
I want to re-roll
that
it.
seems like a really silly
I want
idea.
something to happen. I feel like nothing's happened.
Well, it's combat is going to happen. It'll be very cool. You do still have 2 more tanks and the heavy intercessors to fire.
do.
So don't worry too much.
Yeah.
Have a think and we'll be back. The Lancer. He turns his Stormbolters up into the ruins. We must try and remove some of these death marks who are eyeing up characters. Whilst the Laser Lance Destroyer will fire into my Doomsday Ark. I am going to do Quantum Deflection for a 4-up invuln here because I could do with him not exploding.
Well, I'm going to go into your death marks first.
Into the death marks first.
So on 3s.
Here we go. Just out of rapid fire range. Oh dear. Oh dear.
It's fine.
It is a wound. -1 because it is now Tactical Doctrine.
I dropped. I'm sorry.
I'm fine. Thank you.
Go away with you. Okay, the big gun now.
The big old gun. 2 hits. Forced to wound. Oh, we got a mark for death in there.
Thanks.
4-up invulnerable saves. Oh, no. The damage is high, isn't it? It's
D3 plus 3.
I'm going to spend a CP here.
Okay.
Oh, that was lucky. That was lucky.
So he's got 11.
He's got 11 wounds at the moment. He has 6.
6, fine.
Fine. I've spent 2 CP there, so I'm just going to roll 2 of these for Hyperlogical Strategist. I do get 1 of those back.
Okay, so I'll just chuck you down.
So I should be down to 6 now.
No, you're down to 1.
The Sakaran levels his weapons once again into the Doomsday Ark. Heavy bolters going up here, raking fire into the building to try and kill some death marks.
Yeah, we'll go with the heavy bolters.
Heavy bolters. Well, there's 2 hits.
Indeed, and 3s.
4s and toughness 5. Unfortunate for you.
Unfortunate. Last cannon, I have
2 las cannons.
2 last cannons. 2 shots.
Well, that's 2 hits. Falls to wound, quantum shielding, don't fail me now. 1 wound.
1 wound.
A 4-up invulnerable save. Damn. I can't reroll it, I've already used a reroll.
No, what's the damage?
D6 on a las cannon. You're not playing Dark Elder now, you don't get D3 plus 3. 1.
I am going to reroll that.
Now's the time to use the reroll. 3 damage, I have 3 runes remaining. Okay. And the Heracles autocannons are flat 3 damage.
Yes, they are.
You have 6 shots with this. This could sting. Hopefully the dents will help me a little bit, but we'll have to see. Maybe. It did help me a lot, actually. Oof. That is a big oof. Only the 1 hit. That's all you need.
That is a oofaroni pizza.
That's all you need.
Okay.
He's forced to wound.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunate.
I'm gonna go cry now. Goodbye.
I have 3 wounds remaining. Could be a problem. Heavy intercessors now to round off the shooting phase, firing through the gap here into the Doomsday Ark. 8 shots with the heavy bolt rifles because we have not moved.
Yes!
Right.
What's wrong with me?
I don't know. Because if we knew the answer, we could then probably apply it to Beard. Maybe we could find a cure for the both of you.
I think like it's definitely spreading.
Maybe. It's 1 wound.
1 wound.
5-up invulnerable save here.
Yes.
I take a wound.
Yay.
The heavy bolter. You know you have 2 more shots on the heavy bolter.
You're right, dude. Maybe that's
all
what's
hit.
wrong with me. I'm just a dummy.
Could be. Oh, it's a cheeky wound there.
There is a wound.
4 up save because it's only -1 now. I'm fine. So I take 1 wound.
That's my shooting down. I'm going to charge you now and maybe
You
feel a
may
bit better about myself.
I will allow you to charge me.
Thank you so much.
It is the charge phase, and these immortals, if they could feel anything, would probably be feeling fear.
Everything is charging them.
This could sting me in my robotic behind.
I'm going to start with the blade guard.
Very well. What do they need?
I think it's like a 4.
Close. Yes.
That will get them in.
You could re-roll that to get further movement.
I don't want to risk
It's risky.
Because
yeah.
I might have to move them in and then roll for the next one because I've got a couple of characters that need to do some jiggery pokery to make sure I can do charges.
Okay, so the Blade Guard have moved in. It does mean a slightly longer charge for the Ancient and for Helbrecht, but it is doable on 9s for both of them.
Yes.
Because they're either going round or, in Helbrecht's case, smashing through the forest like a bad man.
He's so cool. The Ancient.
Yes.
Okay,
exactly
fantastic.
what he needed, no more, no less.
Him. Doing his job. And Helbrecht. I'll be very disappointed. Nope, I dropped that.
Good work.
Yes. Okay, I can reroll
Hold
it.
on. What's his Warlord trait?
Oh,
Oh, that was a 7, wasn't it?
was a 7.
You do need an 8?
I need
Well, you need
I
a 9. Okay. Unfortunate. But Black Templars can re-roll it. Oh, in he goes.
Bikes now. It's unfailable, but whatever I use, get out.
Sure.
7.
I saw that 6 and I was like, okay, this could be a very long charge.
Yeah.
Oh, then the 1 came up. Very good.
I'm going to move everything in now and then go fight, and it's going to make me feel good about myself.
Helbrecht will, of course, be the first to attack because why would he not be? Look at him. Right.
I want my sword!
He is attacking
Damn it!
one-handed.
Yes.
But that gives him 12 attacks.
Behold the hand of power.
That is 12 attacks there.
Just 12 attacks.
He's 5 attacks base?
6.
So he's got +1 for shock assault, so he's got another 2 attacks. So he's got 14 attacks, everyone. At strength 6, -3 damage 1. I have a feeling that those immortals might not be long for this world. They are probably looking at their life choices and going, why have they brought us to this point, Jeff?
You just honoured me. And for that you must pay.
I see. Well, 14 attacks.
Sitting on 2s.
I only dropped 1 there, so it's 13. Unlucky for some, they say.
Yeah, for you.
Freeze to wound. I'm confident in my immortal's abilities to remain immortal.
That's a 4.
Okay. It would have landed on 4. So that's 11, is it?
That
Well,
is 11.
unfortunately for you, I have 5 dice in my hands here. They're dead. I'm going to roll another 6 just to see how many times they are dead.
Okay.
You would have wiped the entire 10-man unit just with Helbrecht alone. Because he is High Marshal Helbrecht and he is the baddest dude in the galaxy.
All I need in my life.
And thus, the rest of the Black Templars step over my crumpled bodies. Pile-ins and consolidation moves have all been completed, surging forward to protect their liege lord and put massive pressure on my lines.
Yes.
That's fine.
That's it.
That was very cool.
So cool.
Very cool.
I'm very happy.
So, with that, that is the end of your turn. You've managed to rack up enough points for no prisoners now.
Yes.
You've got 1 point. You've
2
got
points for engage.
2 points for engage, and you've
forces.
killed a unit for purposes of grind it down for my thing. And the challenge is still in effect.
I was
But
going to like drum roll on the table.
don't do that. Helbrecht has sensed his prize. He is pointing towards it. And Imotekh will not back down. It is the Necrons' turn too. This is about to get absolutely bloody.
Having seen the challenger approaching, Imotekh has come out to play! He's coming for Helbrecht.
I want his other hand.
No. It's mine.
Give me the other hand.
No, it's my hand. You have to fight me for it.
I did last time and I won.
Well, you won't this time because I burn with the vengeance of 1,000 suns.
Yeah.
What do you do in your command phase?
Not hand though. So in my command phase, I healed a wound on my tanks.
Congratulations!
Yeah, I'm the best. Did stellar alignment protocol on this one to make him act on his top profile. We brought a warrior back because they were within 6 inches of the Technomancer for his rites of reanimation.
Technomancer buddy.
Imotekh has done my will be done on the Lich Guard and on the warriors over there. The Death Marks and the Immortals down on that flank have stood still. The Chronomancer has moved up to be near them. He did do his Chronometron on the warriors before he left. We also did round on this side, you'll probably see it on the top down now, the Canoptic Reanimator did his reanimation beam on the Lich Guard and has moved around this way to maintain line of sight onto them to ensure that they are mega buff. We then did movement pretty much as you've sort of seen. Yeah. So the tanks have stayed still, we've moved around with the Reanimator. The Lich Guard have busted through the wall. Imotekh is behind them, commanding his legions. We stood still with the warriors, no need to move. We've flown over there with the Technomancer for protection.
New friends!
And new friends have arrived.
Hi friends.
The Ophidian destroyers have snuck and slivered and slunk onto the field.
Good for them.
And have arrived to cause mayhem and destruction, provided that they can make a 9-inch charge.
Well, they've arrived to their own demise.
Maybe. Maybe they've arrived to their doom. Who knows? We're just going to heal up the Doomsday Ark. Names are hard today. The Doomsday Ark with the Technomancer and his Canoptic Cloak. 1 wound, fine.
Right.
I mean, it's better than he was on, which was not many. Now he's on 5. So
yay!
That's good.
Now you can shoot me with stuff.
It is now the shooting phase, and it is the time to call the storm.
I'm going to start the shooting phase with the Voltaic Staff.
The Voltaic Staff.
Going into the bikers.
We must zap them from this field.
Otherwise you can't get Helbrecht.
That is true.
The tasty meat that you want to.
No Tesla, which is unfortunate.
Shame.
Freeze to wound here. 2 wounds, -2, damage 2. So if you can fail both of those and kill a bike, that would be grand. Lovely. I will accept this offering upon the field of death. Atomizer beam. ×2.
Going into?
From my Reanimator into your Blade Guard, because I can't do it into your bike now. I'm out of range.
Well, it sucks for you.
It does. That's pretty good hitting, considering he hits on 4s. Strength 6. It is 1, 2, 3 wounds. Its minus is 2. But I presume you're going to take it on a guy behind a barricade, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So you have a 1 up save. So you have a 3 up save.
Well, it didn't matter.
Wouldn't have mattered, would it really? Very well. Okay, we're then going to come over to this guy here.
I can't see him.
The Doomsday Ark down here. All the gauze is going to go into the bikers actually. Okay. But I'm going to fire the big bomber cannon into your eradicators because I can't see any of your tanks over there.
Fine.
And yes, the big bomber cannon. It's 4 shots.
Yes.
I hit you all the times because I will be able to draw a line of sight. So this would wound you on 2s because it's strength 10. Wow. It's -5.
Well.
But it's actually wounding you on 3s because
you can't wound me on 2s.
You're upholding that honor.
Yep.
And you get 5 up invite.
Yep.
This is the reason why this is my favorite because it's very good. Fine.
That was a really interesting little trill you did there.
Yes.
Very impressive.
3 5 up invulnerable saves.
Yes.
Okay.
And then do I have a shrug from being
no, these are d6 damage anyway.
Okay.
So you will get a 6 up shrug from the apothecary, but I need to do these one at a time. The first one is 2 damage. Okay, fine. So 2 shrugs on the first guy. No, and then the next one is 4 damage. Fine. So 4 shrugs on him. Otherwise, he's dead. Fine. I killed an
Congratulations.
Okay. 20 shots into your bikers, not the Blade Guard, the bikers.
The bikers.
Yes, the biker mice from Mars. I'm going to do this twice because I've got 10 dice in my hands and it's easier. I do drop 5. Okay, so 5 hits so far. Oh no, that does hit because the dents won't apply here. So plus an extra 5 there. So I got 11 hits.
Nice.
when I'm hitting on 3s, fine. 1, 2, 3 wounds here because you are a bike at -1. Okay, there's a bike left on a wound.
Yay!
Very well. That's them done. I'm now going to ponder. Imotekh the Stormlord.
No, that's your finger.
Well, you can't see Imotekh the Stormlord because I've positioned him in such a tactically amazing way that he is immune to the eyes of my enemy, which means he's technically invisible.
Am I your enemy?
Always.
Oh.
We're going to start with the Gauntlet of Fire, firing everything into the bikes. The Gauntlet of Fire is free shots.
A goblet of fire.
No, not on him. He's not carrying a goblet. It's his big hand, which fires fire.
Sounds fake, but okay.
It's 2 wounds at -1.
2 wounds at -1, you say?
Yes, I do. He's dead because it's 1 damage.
Fine.
Remove him.
I will.
The Staff of the Destroyer. Misses once. Strength 6.
Okay, fine.
Staff of the Pathetic. Fine. So there's 1 bike left, is there?
There is.
I can maybe deal with that. You don't have guns because you're too busy looking awesome with your shields. We're then going to go over to this guy here. He's going to fire his Gauze Flayers into you just out of rapid fire range because of Sautekh. I'm going to fire the big into the Sakaran. His big gun into the Sakaran.
Mr. Sakaran?
Yes. So
Sakaru.
let's start with the Gauze Flayers. 10 shots because I'm not in rapid fire. That's wow. Okay. Very good. 4 wounds there. -1 on that bike. Could be enough to do the business.
It won't be though.
Does half the business. D6 shots on the Sakaran. Ooh.
Oh.
Okay.
You could re-roll it into a 1 though.
This is true, and I probably would. So.
I will jinx you.
How many wounds do they have?
1,000,000.
14!
That's a lot of wounds.
Yes, I'm not going to kill it.
No.
Fine. I do hit you twice because I'm in the dents there and I can draw
Yes.
clear line. It'll be 3 swings, strength 10. It's 2 wounds, -5, but you have a 5 up in van. Oh!
Okay.
The power of upholding the honor of the Emperor
Oh.
is very sweet. That was very cool, but it was also very annoying.
I'm sorry.
No, it's really nice to see it like really power up.
It's very fun. It was fun to save the power.
So we are then going to come down to the Chronomancer below here. He's going to fire through the window his Entropic Lance into the Lancer.
Yes. No.
Move swiftly on. We're going to spend a CP on Solar Pulse on this unit of Intercessors over here to remove your dense cover. And we're going to fire 20 shots from my Gauze Blasters into you because I'm in rapid fire range as a result of Sautekh.
Very well.
I'm very glad that I ignored the dents because that would have been even worse than it already was.
Would have been a sad time.
It would have been a very sad time. I would have
Sad
gotten
time
like 5 hits. Freeze to wound here. Ooh, that's pretty good though. 5, 10, 13? 13. Unlucky for some. -2, so your 5-up saves, but you do have your full 5-up shrug as a result of the Litany of Divine Protection.
That's 13.
Oh, that looks like a pretty good roll there.
I'll take out the 5s.
Wow.
And then
That was
5
a
ups
very
again.
good roll. And 5-ups again because of your Litany. Less good, but fine. So 1's dead because 1's on 1 wound.
Yep, and then 2 more.
2 more. Okay, so I killed 3 there. Fine.
Congratulations.
I'm the greatest. We're then going to do the death marks into them because there's how many left?
So if you've just killed 3,
Yeah.
there will be 5 left.
5 left.
Yes.
No, the death marks are going to shoot at the Ancient over here.
I'm shooting my ancient.
Shooting the Ancient.
Shoot at my ancient. But
shooting-
he's got a really cool banner.
Well, but
Look at that, hang
that's
on.
because he's waving the banner.
Hang on. There you go, look at that.
He's waving the
Look at
banner around and he's going to get shot for
Whose skeleton do you think that is?
probably, I want to say, like, his brother.
Aww.
No, it's-
And
he-
you want to kill him. He's carrying around the skeleton of his brother, who probably fell in glorious combat, he is honouring him on his banner.
Yeah.
And continuing on the crusade.
Yeah.
And you want to murder him. You're despicable. You disgust me.
I'm reuniting families.
Oh.
I'm actually doing him a favour. 2's to hit him because I'm a death mark. Right, well there's 2 misses there. Freeze wound. Okay. It's 4 wounds at -2 and 1 mortal wound in addition. So that's 3 wounds and then a mortal wound which he does get a 5-up shrug against because you're Black Templars. Okay, so he's taken 3 wounds. I believe they have 5.
Well, you check for me while I'm going to go look at his cool banner.
They have 5 wounds.
Would you look at that cool banner?
2 wounds remaining.
It looks like he's not going to be reunited today. Hey, pal, looks like you failed in your mission.
Maybe a bit later then.
Well, yes.
It is now. The warrior's in the middle. Let me split some fire.
It is time to pour down the storm upon these intruders. Get off of my lawn.
No.
The Imotekh is calling the storm now. He's going to do it on your biker. Everyone else within 6 inches will take D3 mortal wounds on a 4+.
Well.
I then go back to him and do 3 mortal wounds to him on a 4+.
I don't care.
So.
I will weather this storm.
On Helbrecht? No. On your blade guard? No. Okay.
Bye, Dice. It was nice knowing you.
On the blade guard ancient. Good. That's what I wanted. He takes D3. Okay, fine. Okay, so he's got one wound remaining. 1 wound remaining. 1 wound remaining. Okay. And then on a 4+, your biker takes 3.
But does he?
Yes, he does.
But does he?
Yes, he does.
But does he?
Pants.
You split fire when you fear.
I split fire because I'm a maniac. And because I must at this point.
Because you fear. My power.
Because that was very impressive and very cool.
The power of the Emperor.
7 of them are going into the biker.
His light shines upon me.
13 are going into the blade guard.
Fine.
I'm spending 2 CP here, 1 for disintegration capacitors and 1 for relentless onslaught. So 6s to hit, 1 will auto wound and also become an additional hit.
Yes.
So 7 on your biker. They are my will be done, so they're hitting on 2s.
Good job.
And not a single 6.
Great success.
5s to wound. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 at -1.
4, you say?
4 says I. This is on your biker. He's dead.
Congratulations.
Thank goodness.
Yes.
13 onto the blade guard.
Yes.
I see quite a few 1s there, but also quite a few 6s.
Yeah, makes up for it. There's another 1 in there. There you go.
Cheeky 1. Okay, so that's 7 misses, but an additional 5 hits there, and those 6s also become auto wounds as a result of the disintegration capacity.
Yes.
It's not confusing at all.
No.
4s to wound here. Okay, not bad, not great, but not bad.
It's an amount.
It is an amount. That is a total of 12 wounds at -1. Your barricade won't be in effect here because I'm coming from an angle. So that will be 3-up saves for you.
Will it now?
It will, because of your storm shields. I'm dropping dice. It's all going in a way. Oh no! Oh no! Katie!
Well, I don't mean to do it.
Katie!
Do you think if I had a choice,
Katie!
I would wake up in the morning and go, do you know what? I'm going to roll really inconsistently all of the time. I'm either going to roll really well and you do nothing with your storm, or I'm going to roll really badly and lose everything.
That's the unit, Katie!
I know!
Katie!
He never got to do my champion of the feast!
He's still alive with a wound!
Oh!
Because he's a chunky boy!
Oh.
Okay, I mean, it's basically the unit, which is still a really bad situation to be in, but oh my god.
Emperor, where have you forsaken me?
I'm really sorry. It's not even my fault. It's your fault. Not your guys' fault. It's Katie's fault. But the champion of the feast is still alive, which is really cool.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine, I've accepted. I've displeased the Emperor in some way.
Clearly. I'm going to charge you now.
Don't know what I could have done between the storm and then to upset him, but clearly there was something.
I mean, clearly, maybe he used all of his blessings on you.
That makes me feel a bit better.
I'm going to charge you with the Ophidian Destroyers into
Okay.
that unit of intercessors over
These
here.
guys here, it's a 9-inch charge because
It is a 9-inch charge.
Yes.
Do I use the reroll here? Because that's a long charge over there.
Who's the tape? The tape or power?
7. It's the average. In for a penny, in for a pound. CP reroll.
You're 10. You're in.
Okay, very good.
Kill me.
I'm gonna let me move them because then I need to decide whether I'm actually going to attempt to charge with the bug.
It is time for the Lich Guard to attempt to finish the job
Yes.
and murder all of my things.
Yes. I'm not charging with Plasma Sight, buddy. Don't need to.
No.
7-inch. I'm charging all 3 of them.
Yes.
Murder, murder, murder. Maybe mistakes were made. Okay. Okay.
It is time for you to destroy me.
Yeah, with Ophidian Destroyers.
That's literally why I said destroy, because they're destroyers. It was a very clever play on words.
Nice.
Not even. It wasn't even a play. Like, I thought that was pretty obvious, so
Well,
I'm a genius and you're a big dumb.
I'm going to infuse this unit with madness.
Are you? Yes, you will.
They are very angry because that's done at the start of the fight phase. I will now do my pile-ins in order to enable me
friends.
to actually attack. So we will start with the Hyperphase Reap Blades. They're
Yes.
4 attacks at strength 7 now. Reroll 1s because I hate everything. Okay, so I get
You
3
do
hits.
hate everything. That is very true.
The Hyperphase Reap Blades, an unmodified hit roll of a 6 scores an additional hit.
4 hits.
Also, for those of you playing along at home, I keep saying that the Destroyers hate everything because they have the hardwired for destruction rule. Beard asked me this the other day. He was like, what's the name of the actual rule? And I couldn't remember. So, there you go.
See why I get so confused all the time? I have no idea, like, playing all these new armies, what's actually a real thing and what you're just making up. Yeah. Took me a while to realise we Tracer Fire.
I think a few people were very confused by Tracer Fire.
Yeah.
And me and Beard apologised for nothing. Freeze to wound here.
Okay.
Those are at -4, but you have 5 up
You
in
have a 5 up invul.
That's 1 dead because
Yeah.
it's flat damage free.
That's fine.
And now, the ones with the freshers.
That sounds like, isn't that what kids do when they go to uni?
Hyperphase, no, freshers as in TH.
Oh,
R?
not with an F.
Yeah, so Tereshers, freshers, because I can't say free apparently. So, hello chef,
Freshers.
it's free as in THR, not FR. Like, I'm sorry,
Free.
it sounds the same to me.
3. It's where you
Free.
put your tongue when you say
Free,
3.
free,
Your tongue should be between your teeth.
3. See, it's a problem.
Language lessons with Jinx and Chef.
10 attacks. Reroll those ones for hardwired from destruction. And a lot of misses there though. 5s to wound.
Maybe you don't hate everything. Maybe we're secretly pals, so you don't want to hurt me.
Okay, that's 4 wounds. I said 5s to wounds, I mean 3s to wound because I'm strength 5. -3, 5 up in bonds, damage 2. Fine, there
So 3 are dead too.
There are 2 left alive.
Yes.
Very well.
Can I hit you back?
You may hit me back.
I will have 7 attacks.
Very good.
Hitting you on 4.
4s because of my whip coil body.
It matters not to me.
Damn. 4s to wound because I am
Yes.
flimsy.
You are.
Okay.
4 wounds.
Yes. 4 wounds.
4s, 4s, and 4s.
4 up saves.
And 4s.
Okay, one of them takes
Do
a
it. I do a wound. Hooray.
Huzzah! I am not getting grinded down this turn, which is
No,
very unfortunate.
Because you've not had...
They could fail morale, actually. They could.
Yes.
So, let's find out, everyone.
I've lost 3. No.
You are fine. They can't fail morale.
No, because I've lost...
They lost 2.
3.
His leadership, even if his leadership was 8, he'd be fine. Okay. Okay. This is going to be very fun.
I don't...
But it is now your turn. I presume you're going into the Assault Doctrine?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Turn 3 for the Black Templars. Assault Doctrine has been activated. On the protocol side of things, we are in the protocol of the Conquering Tyrant, so I will have longer auras and also the ability to fall back and shoot, because I'm Sautekh. Helbrecht has given rerolls to himself. He has seen his brothers fall in battle, he's getting some bad deja vu, and he's like, not this time.
If you want a job done right,
Do it
he's
yourself.
going to do it himself.
Right, so he's angry man now.
Yeah.
The chaplain did the Black Templar specific stratagem, bombastic delivery, in order to automatically inspire. So we've got the 5-up shrug,
Yes,
divine protection.
on the Assault Intercessors. I did incidentally roll for Litany of Hate just on the off chance, because why not? Because I could. I got that too.
Yeah, because
nice.
bombastic delivery allows you to do an additional litany. So a nice little tactic for the Templars there.
Yes.
And then movement-wise, take us through it.
Movement-wise, so I fell back with the Intercessors over here because didn't really feel like staying in combat with those guys. I'd rather just shoot them, which is one of the reasons I brought the other Intercessors across and over. I don't need to screen anymore, so they can start being useful for shooting, which is nice. My heavy Intercessors have stayed still because they have range and line of sight of everything they would want to shoot. Why move them? Suppressors are the same situation. They've stayed still. My Eradicators did move up their full movement, with the Apothecary trailing behind them, close enough that I could spend a command point on...
Combat Revival?
That's the one. There's lots of new things. Incidentally, the Eradicator I brought back is now holding the objective for me, which is very useful.
Yes, he died here at the base of your Apothecary's feet. He not only revived him, he shot putted him towards the objective.
Picked him up.
And said, hold it for the Emperor.
For the Emperor.
If he'd have said, hold it for Jim, he'd have been like, not too keen.
But for the Emperor!
The Emperor, you have my attention.
Yes. Helbrecht, my Blade Guard Ancient, and the Champion of the Feast have all moved up, ready and prepared for glorious combat. My Sakaran and Lancer have also moved up because I'm sick of sitting back. Now I want to be in your face and aggressive. Hey, what's up?
But you are learning, because you normally would have been aggressive in like turn 1.
Yeah, and then she lost everything.
Yeah.
It's turn 3!
Especially with Space Marines.
Yeah.
You get that Assault Doctrine.
Sweet, sweet Assault Doctrine.
So they've moved up.
Yeah, my Assault Intercessors did move up, not advanced. They got the -2 for being dense. They have got a potential charge onto your Immortals, but it's going to be, I think it's 12 inch.
I think it's a 12-inch charge because of the dents
give it a shot.
into the
Why not?
Immortals just through there.
And beyond that, the only other unit is my Chaplain, who did scream up behind the Assault Intercessors because he realised he was being left behind by all his buddies and he didn't want to be left out of the fight.
Understandable.
Yeah, he wants to fight. I want to fight. I want to shrink myself down to this size and go duff up some Necrons. I think that would be really fun.
Well, you'd only need to shrink by like another 4 inches, you'll be alright.
Exactly.
Eradicators.
I will eradicate you from this planet and from existence because you're a filthy Xenos scum.
Okay. Well, what are you doing with these Eradicators?
Your big boy, the tall one with the long legs.
The Reanimator?
Just the long legs.
He's not doing anything other than giving a 4-up buff to
Yeah, which is really annoying.
to my Lich Guard. But only one is in range.
Yes, which means I'm not going to shoot with the other 2, so I can try and make sure I kill him.
Yeah, because then you won't be able to do total obliteration.
Yes, which would be really annoying. So I'm just going to do all in one.
Okay, 2 shots into the Reanimator. 1 hits. It is still enough to kill him.
But I'd have to roll
a 6 on the damage.
And a 6 on the damage.
Correct.
I'm going to reroll it.
Okay, spending the reroll early here. 2 hits.
Let me just mark myself down.
Freeze to wound hit.
Freeze to wound. I'm just looking for my will to live, to be honest. I don't know where it's gone. Maybe it's over here.
Heavy Intercessors into the Lich Guard now.
Yeah, I'm going on throughs.
You are. Okay. Force to wound.
Yeah.
2 wounds.
wounds.
-1.
Yeah.
Because we are, of course, in the Assault Doctrine. 1 does go through, because I have a 2-up save.
Yes.
So 1 is on 1 wound.
And then the other one.
The Heavy Bolter.
Okay.
2 hits. Force to wound. No wounds there. Helbrecht levels ferocity at the Doomsday Ark, just out of range of the Stalker. What are we doing? Are we doing both profiles or just one? Both profiles or just one?
I'm re-rolling my hits.
You are?
So I think I might do both.
Okay.
I can do both and do 2 targets with them.
No, because it's the same weapon, it has to go into the same target.
That's very bright. I'm gonna attack you, Doomsday Ark.
Sure.
Because I can. My bolt rifle is in rapid fire.
Oh yes.
So I have 4 shots.
4 shots.
4 shots.
Strength 5 -1, damage 1?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. 3's rerolling.
Very nice.
Need the reroll.
5's to wound.
It's a wound.
Cheeky wound there.
Cheeky wound.
It's
No.
not a cheeky wound. And the melter profile
Yes.
of ferocity. You can reroll that because you're chapter mastered on yourself. Oh my god, Katie. Oh my god.
I know what's wrong with me.
Right. Pistols now.
Yeah.
You'll need to do these one at a time, I'm afraid, because one's on 1 wound. So if he dies, reanimation needs to kick in slightly differently. I know, it's frustrating. 1 hits. 5's to wound. It's a wound. It's -2 because of Assault Doctrine.
Yeah.
Doesn't kill one. The next one. Are you crying?
A little bit.
A little bit. I understand. It does wound. It does hit because you've got the +1 from the Blade Guard Ancient. It is a wound. I save it. Okay. I'm sorry. Intercessors over here now, firing into the Ophidian Destroyers.
Yes. I'll be hitting you on 3. One's in rapid fire range, so I have 6 shots. Okay, I was hitting you on 3s. I missed 3 times.
Okay, very good. You're on track.
I'm hitting you on 4s.
It is
I
one
wound
wound.
you.
1 wound. It's -1.
I'm gonna hit you with the suppressors.
Okay.
I don't know what their profile is. I need to go check.
They are 3 shots each at
So
strength
9
7
shots.
-1 damage 2.
4, 5, 6. Thank you, pal.
You're welcome.
7, 8, 9.
Okay. Only dropped 2, 3 there. Okay, fine. 3's to wound.
Indeed.
Okay.
Okay, so that is 5.
5 at minus damage 2. Okay, so I need to do these in batches.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's dead.
Yep.
Then the next lot is dead.
Yep.
Okay. Need a single 5 here. Ooh. So 1's alive on 1 wound.
Yes.
I will now reanimate.
Will you? Will you now?
I will.
Okay.
I'm going to.
No.
I reanimate. Not a single bit.
I told you.
The Assault Intercessors level their heavy bolt pistols through the window into the death marks.
Yes.
They must try and protect the chaplet. And also because if you kill like 1 Immortal, you can't make the charge because I'll just remove
really
1 from the front. So.
Yeah, so I've got 6 shots hitting on 3s.
Okay. It's like playing Beard.
That was a drop. I didn't even see what it was.
It's 1 wound.
1 wound.
-2 though. Because I'm in cover, you don't get 1, I'm afraid. The Lancer wishes to destroy this pesky Doomsday Ark.
Yes. I want to blow you up. That's what I wanna do.
2 big laser boomer shots.
Yes.
And the Stormbolters are going into the Warriors.
Yes.
No one cares about that.
Hitting on 3s.
Hitting on 3s. It's double hit. 1 is
You
marked
have
for death.
no idea how much I was like, I'm going to miss both of these.
It's 4's to wound because of my quantum shielding. Oh.
I do 2 twice.
It's 5 up invulnerable saves because I've only got 2 CP left. I'm not
Yes.
doing a 4 up invuln and I need to save these for something else. I'm really sorry. I'm so sorry. Both to Katie and to everyone at home and to the universe. Stormbolters now into the Warriors.
See if I can kill a warrior. That'll make up for killing your Doomsday Ark, right?
No.
Yeah, sure. I won't even kill one now. 3s.
Okay. 4's to wound.
4's to wound. That's 4.
4 wounds there.
4 wounds.
Okay. 4 up saves. 1 is dead. 2 are dead.
Did they come back?
Do they reanimate? I'm so sorry. The Sakaran must finish off the Doomsday Ark because we must do something. Like, so this is right, okay. You're not doing anything wrong. Like, you're literally doing nothing wrong. It's just really unfortunate dice rolls.
I know. Because I'm like the first person to say, oh, you know, you can have bad dice rolls, but you still got to play well. to do well. There's nothing, I'm not doing anything. My dice are failing. Your dice are doing amazingly. I don't know what I can do at this point beyond literally trying to sacrifice someone. I'm not quite sure I'm there yet. Slash, I don't have someone quite I can sacrifice. Although you're getting close, Chef. Your days are numbered.
Look, it's okay. I mean, I've recommended pick one of the dice that fails you, lay out all the other dice in like a sacrificial circle.
I have them here.
Yeah.
These are the dice.
Those are the double ones, aren't they?
Ironically, so I literally threw them off camera because I was a bit annoyed. Do you want to know, everyone? Do you want to know what they landed on the floor? They landed on double ones. And then do you know this guy behind the camera, this lovely human being rolled them in the dice tray again to see what happened. Do you want to know what he got? He got a double 6. I don't know what I can do. Oh God, I'm getting myself really worked up. Okay, right.
Wow, that was a moment, everyone, that we all shared together. I'm glad you've joined us on this journey.
This is now on the internet forever. You can all watch my meltdown.
Yeah.
Stay tuned next week to see if I'm still sane. Answer is no.
Okay, so everything is going from the Sakaran into the 5 of Doomsday Arc, apart from the Heavy Bolter, which is going into
the Death Marks.
Into the Death Marks. Okay.
Yeah.
You feel better for venting though?
I do. It's really
good. It's important. It's
I feel like
catharsis.
get it off my chest, yeah. I feel really warm now that I'm regretting the hoodie. Hitting on 4s.
Okay, this is the Heracles pattern autocannon. It's 3 hits. It's 3 hits.
It is 3 hits.
It's force to wound. The quantum shielding. It's 1 wound. It's a 5-up invulnerable save.
Yes. Okay, you don't say that.
I have 2 wounds remaining.
Yes, okay, so, and I have how many shots with the...
You have 2 las cannons.
2 las cannons, so just 2 single shots, yes?
Indeed.
4s again.
It's 1 hit.
1 hit.
Force to wound. It is a wound.
It is a wound.
A 5-up invulnerable save.
Yes.
It's a fail.
6.
Do not... Oh, it was close!
I could have re-rolled it.
You could have done...
Because it would have, like,
No, you re-rolled the melter earlier, so you couldn't have re-rolled it. But it's okay. You did it. She did it, everyone.
Does he explode?
Yes, is the answer.
And we just like, he just explodes.
Now I do have a stratagem which allows him to auto-explode, but I'm not going to do that.
No, it's understandable as much as it would be really fun. I do have the bolters though now.
You do have the heavy bolter into the
2 shots.
Death Mark. 3 shots.
3 shots.
3 shots with the heavy bolter.
You're correct. Again, learning things is hard. I've learned 5 new armies in 3 months.
2 hits.
Yes.
No dense cover applying here. No wounds, unfortunately, because of my toughness.
That's my shooting complete.
Well,
That's everything.
that was an event, everyone.
Sure
But now
was.
the main event
Oh, yes.
is about to occur. Here we go. Helbrecht leads the charge. He is 8 inches away from Imotekh, so he needs a 7 thanks to frontline commander.
Yes. Rerollable. I am declaring both him and the Lich Guard because I kind of have to.
He basically needs to go this side of the pillar, and you can see there's a gap there that he can fit in, and he'll be within an inch of both.
Yeah. 7.
A 7 is required. Good thing you are Black Templars and you can re-roll it. Remove those double 1s from your hands. Re-rolling. Oh, a 7 is exactly what you get. In he goes.
You know, for a second,
I
my
know.
maths went wrong, and I was like, I'm looking at it going, like, I got a 6. I failed by an inch. I failed by 1. Yay! I got in! I did something, everyone! Okay.
Yes. Look at it.
It's glorious.
Look at it.
I can forgive everything.
It's so
Everything
cool.
just for this moment.
So now, the Blade Guard Ancient and the Blade Guard Champion
fail.
cannot fail because of the +1 from Helbrecht now that he's engagement range.
But I'll see what movement I could get. So I'll go to the Ancient first.
A 13!
Fine!
This is both into the Lich
Yeah.
Guard.
Oh, yeah. And the Blade Guard.
An 11.
Okay, fine.
Very good.
I'll move those in, and then we will be back for glorious combat and Helbrecht seeking revenge on Imotekh.
Helbrecht stares into the balefire eyes of Imotekh the Stormlord, raises the sword of the High Marshals in 2 hands, and simply bellows, "A hand for a hand, Xenos."
That's really cool.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm pretty good like that.
I'm going to use the two-handed profile. I've got 7 attacks.
I just said that.
Yeah, I know. Well,
you've got
I'm
7.
repeating. I'm also using Doom Rock Might, so 6 is auto wound.
Okay, very nice.
So,
Well, there's 2 auto wounds in there.
There are 2 auto wounds.
But 2 ones.
I would just reroll the ones.
Sure. Okay.
That's fine.
Freeze to wound here, strength 8.
Okay.
That's 5 wounds.
5 wounds.
Flat damage free here.
Yes.
So I do have a 4-up phase shifter.
Yes.
I do need to pass at least 4 of these 5-up of these. Oh no, he's so dead. Even with a reroll, he would be dead.
Yes.
So I am going to do resurrection protocols.
How many command points is that?
1 CP.
Okay.
I believe I need to roll it at the end of the phase.
Okay.
Let me check, and we'll be right back. Imotekh phases through the wall and then trips over a rock and dies.
Pretty sad.
So I have spent the CP on resurrection protocols, but I do roll it at the end of the phase. So
I think I should roll that one for you.
excuse me. How dare you? So we will be back at the end of the phase to see if he stands up. So
there's a lot riding on this. 15 command points.
15
riding
command
on
points, which is really,
not
really
victory points. Sorry, not
I mean, you can have 15 command points instead of victory points if you so wish. We are now coming to the champion of the feast.
Yes.
He raises the sword of judgment.
Oh.
6 attacks.
Oh, it's so good.
6 attacks.
It's so good. Okay, I'm hitting you on 2 through rolling.
Yep, 2 because of the
rerolling.
Blade Guard veteran and rerolling
Rolling the ones because
for
Helbrecht. I hit you all of the time.
That's quite pleasant.
Strength 8.
Yep. Okay, well, it's still 3 wounds.
Yes.
4-up invulnerable saves.
Yes.
Okay, so what one's dead.
Fine. I'll go
Does
to
he
the...
reanimate? No, he doesn't. He's dead.
I'll go to the Blade Guard Ancient.
Okay.
There's 4 attacks.
He will be 5 attacks because of shock assault.
On 3s.
Okay.
Yeah. He didn't give his.
No, he has the Blade Guard keyword, so he will get +1 for himself.
Okay.
He hits me with the banner.
Reroll
he
the
is a
ones.
character, not core, so he can't reroll because of Grimaldus. Helbrecht. Only the 1 wound, however.
Fine.
It's -1 because Assault Doctrine. He does a wound.
Yay.
Okay, fine.
Well, you get to strike me back with your...
Great Vengeance and Furious Anger.
Yes. It is time for the Lich Guard to strike me back, and I have been informed there will be 4 each going into my Blade Guard Veteran and the Blade Guard Ancient, and just the 1 going into Helbrecht. He clearly fears my power.
Well, it's only the ones in range of him, so let's do him.
You fear my power.
I do. I do hit you 3 times.
I'm alarmed.
I wound you once.
Okay.
4-up
Four
invulnerable.
up. He's fine.
On to the Blade Guard Ancient. I'm hitting on 2s because my Will Be Done is still active.
Yes.
Winning on 3s because I'm strength 6. That's a lot of 5-up invuns to make, I'm afraid. That is 8 specifically to be made.
Is it now? So I've got 6 in my hand, 1 on the table, and 1 more in my pocket.
Yes.
No, he's dead.
He's dead. Good. And now
grab
the
these
champion of the feast. It is time for him to shine no longer.
He just wanted a snack.
He's had all the snacks. That's why he's got an extra
boy.
wound, because he's a chunk.
chunky boy.
That is 7 4-up invulnerable saves as a result of your Storm Shield.
Okay. I think I have 1 too many. No.
It was not a bad roll, but he's dead.
Yes.
So that's
So
those
that
two
is
dead.
that's those 2 dead. That is the end of the phase. Let's see.
Okay.
You okay, friend?
It's a 4-up. Resurrection Protocols. It is a 4-up, isn't it? On a 4-up, he stands back up with D3 wounds as close as possible to where he died, an inch away. So basically, on a 1, 2, or 3, you get 15 victory points. Oh! Oh my god! Why am I doing this? He stands back up with 3 wounds.
I don't need to say anything. The command phase has come and gone. The movement phase has come and gone. I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
Why don't you walk us through?
So Imotekh healed a wound.
Yeah, of course
We did My Will Be Done on the Lich Guard and the Warriors.
Indeed.
We've done Reanimation Beam on the Lich Guard. The Technomancer was just out of range to bring a Lich Guard back with his Rites of Reanimation, so he's not brought anyone back this turn. We did the Chronometron on the Ophidian Destroyers down there. That's it for the command phase. Movement-wise, we've come around the corner here, moved forward over here with the Doomsday Arc, that's what he's called, shuffled forward with the Warriors, skittered forward with the Ophidians and the Immortals down there, and over on this side we are chasing you down with this Ophidian Destroyer here, who also healed a wound because of Living Metal.
He's got his little buddy. He's got his little buddy.
I'm going to shoot you now.
Okay, I'm prepared.
Okay, we're going to start with Imotekh. I'm in combat with the Lich Guard.
Yeah.
This is probably really stupid, but Imotekh tends to get confused with the strategicness when there's a challenge.
I too lose all strategy when it comes to a challenge.
That's what he's going to do.
Yes.
And that's what he's done previously. Should he have learned from his mistakes? Probably.
Are we having a fun game?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, and the Technomancer is going to heal him for D3 with his cloak. So he's back up to 5.
Fine.
Which
But
is meaningless when you've got
Yeah.
damage free, but you know.
Yeah.
We're going to fire Imotekh. No, we're going to start with the... Yeah, no, Imotekh, sorry, into your...
Eradicators?
Eradicators. Staff of the Destroyer. I hit you twice. Strength 6. I wound you once. It's -3, it's damage 2. So you got 5 up in them because of Uphold the Honor of the Emperor. Your honor is not upheld.
Okay.
We then come over to the
So
Voltaic.
just 1 damage, I'm assuming.
2 damage.
Oh, 2 damage,
Yeah.
okay.
The Voltaic staff will fire into the Lancer. 4 shots. Tesla! That's 6
Hey!
hits. Strength 6 -2, damage 2. So you're 5 to wound. Right, well, 1's off the board because that's difficult. Apparently, it's 3 wounds -2. That's 4 damage. Not each, because that would be great.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll then fire the Chronomancer into the Lancer.
Okay.
The Entropic Lance. It's a hit. Toughness 8 on these
I
things.
don't know. This is a completely new army to me.
Toughness 8. So force to wound. Fine.
No wound. Stop throwing your dice
Didn't
at me.
want that. Okay. Good. We're then going to fire these guys here, rapid fire into your...
The Immortals into my Assault Intercessors, is it?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
That is 20 shots, some might say.
I didn't get to use my Holy Orb.
That's very sad.
Okay, sorry. Sorry for that.
10 shots into the Assault Intercessors. I'm going to roll this. 20 shots. I'll roll this twice. But dent. So 7 hits so far. Okay. So that is 12 shots in total. Looking for freeze to wound here as a result of being strength 5. Not great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at -2. So 5 up saves. And then 5 up shrugs. Okay, so 5 up shrugs.
Just 1 damage?
Just the 1.
So 2 dead.
It's 2. Okay, Katie.
Look, how do you think it feels being me right now? It's a good job that I'm peppy and my spirit is unbroken, because the more I get angry, the more I power up. Maybe not in the game, but in life.
This... Everything into the Eradicators.
Into the Eradicators.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here we go.
So they have 3 wounds each, the Eradicators.
Yeah, so one's on 1 wound,
here,
so I'm going to start with the Gauze Flayers. It's pretty good, but I'm going for dent. So not as good as it could have been, but still pretty darn good. 5s to wound though, because they are toughness 5 as a result of being big fat chonkers. 5 wounds at -1. So 4 ups.
I've got way too many dice in my hand. I still have too many dice in my hand.
Wouldn't it be easy to take the dice? Right, okay. So that's... You've got your shrugs. So do 2 lots, because you failed 3 there.
Yeah.
So you got 2 lots to do for the staff from the previous round.
Yep, so I'll do those 2 now. Nope.
Okay, and now you've got 3 lots to do on...
and just
Right.
kills one.
Kills one. Fine.
Fine.
Now the laser cannon. It's 5 shots.
Let me just take all these dice out of your way, friend.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Okay, going through dents, so 3 hits there. 3 wounds minus 2, so 5 ups.
1 wound each.
D3.
D3. Okay.
So the first one is the big 3.
3. So I'll see if I shrug any of them. Nope.
Alas,
There's
no.
one more gone.
It's the big 3. The unit
This
is
squad
white.
is gone.
Oh, that's big.
Yes, that takes me
That's
off the
big.
objective. I can't even, yeah, fine. Time for the death marks now. The things that I've been trying to at least chip some off for 3 turns. They're not killed a single one. So, they're gonna shoot into my chaplain. Down here, hiding behind this nice little thing. There you go, that's my chaplain. I'm not bitter at all, I swear. I am happy and friendly inside China Boast.
Hit you 6 times.
Okay.
I wound you 4 times, and there's 2 mortal wounds there in addition. So you've
Well, I
got
get-
4 4-up in buns to make,
Well, I make one of them.
and you need to pass at least one of these 5-up shrugs.
So I got,
Because you've got 5-up shrugs, because these are mortal wounds in addition.
okay. So 2 5-up strokes?
2 5-up shrugs.
Goodbye, Mr. Chaplain. Warriors now into my Lancer.
Yeah. Yeah, so I got 40 shots
Okay.
because of rapid fire, so I'm going to roll this twice.
Well,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wounds. Right, at -1.
I'll roll that quickly now.
Sure. Okay, so it's 2 wounds there.
Yes.
And then another 2, and another 3 at -1. Another 2 wounds. He's got
Okay, so it's taken 4 wounds.
6 wounds remaining.
Very well.
That is my shooting phase done.
What you gonna charge?
Imotech's going to charge into Helbrecht.
Yes.
Because he's an idiot.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay. He wants that hand.
You're going to charge back into these guys that fled
Makes
from me.
sense.
Yes.
Yes.
These guys are going to charge into the Lancer.
Yep.
They
With
fit
6
in-
wounds remaining.
Yes. Yep, that'll
Yeah,
do
that'll
it.
be in.
And then the Immortals are going to charge into the Sakaran and the Lancer.
5?
Should do it?
Yes.
Yes, just.
Okay, we'll move everything in and we will be back. It will be Imotekh into Helbrecht to begin.
I can kill him.
You won't.
Oh, I might not.
The light of the Emperor shines upon Helbrecht. He may not shine upon me, but...
The dream is dead. Okay, I drop one there. Freeze to wound. It's 2 wounds. -3, so you got 4 up in bar. It's damage 2. Okay, so he's got 6 wounds remaining. I bonk his 2 attendants on his head that weren't even here. I will now do my other charges. Let's do this guy here. I'm not going to give him the mad juice because he might die.
You're not going to do that?
No, because if I roll a 1, he's dead, and then because he won't have anyone nearby, he dies. I reroll the 1s for hardwired hatred, hardwired for
hate
destruction,
everything.
hate everything.
Just call it you. I had 4 command points. It's fine.
I'm very sorry.
No,
It's
you're
2
not.
wounds, -3. They're 2 damage a pop, they're dead.
Bye.
Good. Delete them.
And then you're coming down to...
Let's come down to these 3 down here. So we've
well.
got the freshers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Threshers.
6, 7. The freshers.
Threshers.
Do drop 2 there. Freshers.
Yeah, please do let us know in the comments if you actually think we're saying 2 different words, because we are saying 2 very different words.
Look,
Threshers. Threshers.
I can't speak English very well.
Which is impressive, as you are English.
Yes. That is somehow 4 wounds at -3. So 6 damage. Oh no, you got 5 up in bar. He's got 2 wounds left. The Reap Blades then. Reroll the 1 because I hate everything.
Yes, you
That's
do.
3 hits, and because it's the Reap Blades, I get an extra hit.
Okay.
Strength 6 here, so 5's to wound. 2 wounds, -4, 5 up invulnerable save. He's dead.
Do I explode?
I hope so.
Oh, I can't even do that.
Okay, I'll let you remove him.
The Lancer has been removed, and now it is time for the Immortals to strike my Sakaran.
They have
Did you
piled
just
in.
drop a dice?
No,
I'm sure I heard you drop it down.
For once, I did not
wow.
drop any dice. 14 attacks.
Really got mad.
I'll tell you what, I did drop a bunch of hits.
Yes, you did. Well done.
That is 2 wounds.
Okay.
No minuses. You are fine.
I'm fine.
I will then consolidate, and then that is all my charges
And
done.
then I'm going to fight you with Helbrecht now.
Yeah.
Yay.
Helbrecht has said, enough!
I've had enough of this reanimation business.
I've put you down once, I will do it again.
Okay. Still got 7 attacks because you charged me.
Correct, Shock Assault has kicked in. Are you doing Gene Wrought Might again?
Yes, I will be.
Okay.
It's 1 command point, isn't it?
It is, it's only the one.
Down to 3.
Free. Okay, we'll reroll those ones at the very least.
Yes.
Okay. Well, you did get an auto wound from the
So I'll
Gene
pop
Wrought
that up
Might.
there, and then I'm winning you on 3s.
You are. Okay.
Okay, so that is 5 wounds.
5 wounds.
5 wounds.
5 wounds.
5 wounds.
5 wounds.
So anxious right now.
Even with a reroll, he is dead forever. I can't resurrect again.
Oh.
That's 15 victory points. Yes, it was obviously a really stupid tactical move to go in, guys, but
We're playing a little bit of a fun.
it's very
game.
cool, and it's Imotekh. Of course he would have gone in. He wanted that other hand. He was hungry for hands, Katie. Now he's got no hands.
No, I've taken my hand back. I'm not even going to reattach it. I don't know why I'm talking like I'm Helbrecht. I'm clearly not. He's taken his hand back. He's not even going to reattach it. Do you know what he is going to do? He's going to...
Probably die to Lichguard now.
He's going to preserve it. And he will wear it around his neck like a trophy.
So he's going to pickle it in a jar of vinegar.
I was going to say pickle, but I thought that was too weird. So thanks, pal. Thanks for going down that route for me. The Lich Guard now seek their revenge.
My master has been destroyed. Revenge. You've got CP to do transhuman.
I'm doing it, yeah.
You're doing transhuman. Okay! That's okay. I'm hitting on 2s because my Will Be Done is still active even though he's dead. There's still a bunch of 1s in there.
All grouped together nicely.
Yes, that's true. Forced to wound now rather than freeze. Wasn't a great roll anyway.
No.
Wasn't a good roll at all, actually.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Okay. There were 3 3s?
There was only 3 frees, yeah. But that is 8 wounds. You have 6 wounds remaining. You do have a 4-up invulnerable save.
Indeed. I have 1 wound left.
Just out of interest, roll 3 more dice for the 3 frees. No, transhuman paid off.
Wow. Wow.
Fine.
Helbrecht lives.
He lives for now. I'm about to surround him because that will be really cool.
Nice. I will hit you back with my Sakaran.
Okay.
You cannot handle the might of the Sakaran's arms.
No.
I got 4 attacks because
Shock Assault, yeah. Okay, very good. Can I just point out how epic that is and how ludicrously cool it is? Okay.
So cool.
All right. Hang on.
I'm zoomed
Oh,
in.
one's on.
Oh no, hand.
Oh,
You can't, no. No. Friend!
it's like Jenga.
Okay.
He's just absolutely surrounded and he's probably just like, then this will be a good death. Okay, I'll put this back now, but either way, it's just very cool.
I think you might need a hand to put it back.
And
I think
Helbrecht has 2 hands now.
He does have 2 hands. You don't need my help. You
And a
have
bionic
Helbrecht.
hand.
He has 3 hands.
Helbrecht's always there to
And he can
to
steal.
help.
He steal Imotech's hands.
Yeah, hand for hand.
Yeah.
It's like
So
eye for
how
an
many
eye,
hands?
but in the 40.
So how many hands did Imotech have?
Well, Imotekh has 2 hands.
Okay.
And then I presume that Imotekh would have carried the trophy
3
around,
hands.
taking the 3 hands.
And then he had his own hand, so 5 hands. So Helbrecht is now walking around with 5 hands.
Which is a terrifying prospect, and maybe he should report himself to the nearest Inquisitor. Helbrecht, surrounded by enemies, basically just tells himself that he needs to hit better. So Chapter Master rerolls on himself. And that's it for the command phase.
There's literally nothing else I can do. You've killed everything else.
Moo ha 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 ha. Over here,
Movement. You can.
the
talk for it if
apothecary
you
has,
like.
yeah, I mean, the apothecary's moved over here. That's kind of it.
It's got buddies. My intercessors have moved. They've moved over to make sure they're not firing through dents, and so they're all in rapid fire range of your destroyer buddy. And my assault intercessors moved. Pal, look, I might not have a lot left on the board, but I did move 3 things in this movement phase.
That's true, you did.
Yeah.
You've moved around here to charge, get into that table quarter to stop my purge and enact your own purge.
I will purge
of the Xenos.
The Xeno scum. I'm going to move into some shoosting now, if that's okay.
I'll allow it.
Yay.
The Sakaran fires his guns into the melee. Heavy bolter to start things off.
Yes, hitting force. That's 2 hits.
Not bad.
And force to wound. No, nothing.
Okay.
Last cannon, I've got 2 last cannons.
All right.
On 4s, both hit.
Okay.
And 3s, both wound.
6 up saves are required here because they are not chronometroned. 1 is slain, so 1 goes kasplat.
And the Heracles.
The Heracles pattern autocannon.
Yes.
6 shots hitting on 4s.
4s. There's 3, and then they're all 6s, and then 3s.
Impressive.
Just 1.
Just 1. Minuses.
Lots. I don't know. Let me check. Let me check the old.
I'll tell you what. I'll roll a dice.
-3. No, -2.
Well, it's a 2, so I failed. So 2 are dead.
Okay, do they reanimate?
Yes, they do, Jinx. Okay, well, 1 doesn't. 1 doesn't.
That's
2
what you
doesn't.
get for speaking my name.
However, I am in the Protocol of the Undying Legion.
Which means...
I can reroll one of those because I'm within 6 inches of a character.
Fine. I can do that too.
It meant nothing!
Yes. Okay, I'm going to move on now.
Intercessors level their bolt rifles into the lone Ophidian destroyer over in this far flank.
Yes. They're all in rapid fire range, so I've got 10 shots. Hitting on 3s.
That's a pretty good start. Force to wound.
Yes.
For I am flimsy. Okay.
It's 4 wounds.
4 wounds.
Yes.
-1.
-1.
I need at least 3 5-ups here.
Yes.
I'm dead.
Yes.
Okay. This will mean that Plasma Sight Buddy is also slain because he will not have anyone within 3 inches of him.
Boop.
They killed all of his friends. His friends are dead, and he teleports back to the... That's a crate. That you moved him out of the shot. The heavy intercessors now turn their targets to my reanimator.
Yes. They're the heaviest intercessors that I could find.
They are quite heavy.
Chunky boys. 3s.
Okay, the bolt rifles to start.
Yes.
Force to wound here.
Force to wound. Oh, no. I'm throwing dice at myself.
No, don't do that.
2 wounds.
2 wounds there, -1, so 4 up saves. I save them
Okay,
both.
it's fine. I'll go with the heavy bolter.
Hits all the
hits.
times. Wounds none of the times, I'm
That's
afraid.
fine. I have just my suppressors left to shoot. They cannot see. No,
there's
they
a building
most
in the way.
There is a building in the way. You are.
See that building there?
Yeah, there is a.
It's in the way.
Look at this magical building.
It's there.
Oh wow! I'm surprised. I'm going to put them into your destroyers.
No,
Yes.
I refuse.
You have no choice.
Well, I've said no.
Well, I don't
So at least
care.
I've made my intentions clear.
Intentions or like wishes, requests, discomfort.
Something. I've made something clear, but it's not clear to me.
Hitting on 3s.
Okay, very good. Okay, dropped a couple there.
Yeah, I did. Well,
Got quite a few there.
Two couples actually.
Yes.
Wounding on.
3 some toughness 4.
I do wound you 4 times.
All right, 5 up invulnerable saves the Chronometron.
Yes.
Okay, so I do save 1. So that is 1 dead.
Dead and 1 down to 1.
And 1 down to 1 wound. So the
well.
one that is dead, does he reanimate? Even with a reroll, he will not reanimate.
No.
He is dead forever.
The only thing to do, that's my shooting phase complete. The only thing to do is charge my assault intercessors into.
You don't want to fire these bolt pistols into the now 1 wound destroyer over there?
Oh yeah, very good point. So I got 4 over there.
Yes, you do.
I'm in the dents.
Yes, you are.
So 3s.
So you rolled 5 dice with 4
I did.
models? Very
Sorry.
good. They all hit, so it's fine.
Yeah, you make a very good point. Sorry about that, Amber.
Oh, okay.
3 wounds.
3 wounds there. Would be -2, but 5 up pin bum because of the Chronometron. Oh, you swine! Okay, fine. So reanimation.
Reanimate.
Reanimation protocols. Even with a reroll.
Okay.
Dead.
Now I will charge them into the Immortals.
A 6
With
will
a
do it.
6, yes.
Because even with the -2, it's enough for you to sort of move around and pile in. And
We'll be back in combat.
The Assault Intercessors crash into the Immortals. 17 attacks. Rip and tear.
Yeah. Yes. Sorry. I'm hitting you on 3s.
You are hitting me on 3s, yes. That's pretty good.
It's okay.
Pretty good. Okay.
7.
Fine.
Fails.
It's about
fives,
average.
Yes?
5 swing because I am toughness 5. Okay. Is that 5?
4.
4. Okay. It's -2 here because we are, of course, in Assault Doctrines.
Yes.
5 up saves. I saved 2 of them.
Okay, fine.
That's then finished, so now I will reanimate. None of them, but
Okay,
I am
so
within
2.
6, so I will reanimate one of them on a reroll. Oh my god.
so
I don't
2
think
of
I've reanimated a single Immortal.
Yes.
Fine.
You get to fight next. I assume you're fighting Helbrecht.
Yeah.
Okay. It is now 27 attacks. Helbrecht must tank.
He will probably die.
He will probably die, but
I do drop a couple
might
there.
not. And what would you do if he doesn't?
Be very impressed.
Well, that's good. But
Are you transhumaning?
how many command points do
You've
I
got
have?
3 command
Yes,
points
I will.
left. You will transhuman.
Yeah, so I've said
I mean, it's still a terrible roll. So you are transhumaning?
Yes.
Okay.
Always take the first thing I say as
Gospel.
gospel, because I like to make snappy decisions and then I don't change my mind.
Well, that's only 9 wounds.
Well,
You've got 9 4-up invuns to make.
I do.
Stranger things have happened. No, he's so dead. He's so dead.
That's fine.
Okay, fine. Very good.
Well, now I get to attack you with my Sakaran.
Yes, you do. That's 3 attacks there.
It is. No.
Very good. I will now pile in. Yeah. Yeah. And
Are you going to put all your attacks into the Sakaran?
into the
Into the Sakaran?
intercessors, yes.
Into the Sakaran.
Into the intercessors.
The
I'm also going to spend a CP
Sakaran
into the intercessors.
Your pronunciation seems to be a little bit off there. It's pronounced Sakaran.
Not really. I'm also spending a CP on disruption field, so I'm strength 5. So I'm hitting you on freeze, winning on freeze. Doesn't help me with anything else, but like hitting. Freeze to wound.
Yes.
Well, that was a CP well spent. 3 wounds, no AP. I do manage to kill one.
You do.
That could be crucial.
But I am going to spend 2 command points to fight again with them.
That puts you down to 0.
It does put me down to 0, but all or nothing, baby.
Okay, this is pretty important now, because if you kill at least 1 model here, I will not be holding that objective. It will be contested, which will be a big swing in the primary points there. And I'm not in the Undying Legion reroll range here.
So I get 13 attacks now.
13 attacks.
Hitting you on 3s.
Okay, well, this is a good start for me.
Okay, and then we do on 5s.
5s to wound.
2 wounds.
2 wounds. It's -2, so I have a 5-up save. 2 5-up saves to be made here.
Yes.
Do I spend a CP reroll on one of those because
That's
otherwise...
your last command point.
It would be my last command point, so I am going to spend a CP reroll here.
Goodbye, dice.
Fails.
Yes.
Does he reanimate?
No.
That is
So
unfortunate.
it's now contested,
It is
which
now
means
contested.
you're only going to get 5 for the
I'm
primary.
only going to get 5 again on the primary. Big news there.
Yes.
Could keep the Templars in it, because even though they're looking very much up against it in terms of models, you are running away with points.
because I got the 15 points for killing Imotekh.
And you got 15 earlier for the primary.
Yeah, I did.
Now I will have the opportunity in turn 5
So.
to get some more, but could be a tricky one.
Yes.
Could be a tricky one. I do have a morale check to do for them now as well.
Yes.
So I've lost 6. I'm leadership 10. I'm fine.
You're fine.
Very good.
Well, that's my turn complete. It's yeah.
That's not bad.
No.
So you did pick up 2 more points for the engage on all fronts because,
because-
this unit is now here.
And Helbrecht is.
Helbrecht is dead over there, so no, not the
Goodbye.
full 3.
Goodbye. Say goodbye. Interesting one for your turn 4. There's a couple of things you can do that, if they work, I physically can't get enough points in my turn 5 to catch up.
Correct.
So we'll just see how that goes. In the meantime, talk us through your plan, friend.
So in the command phase, I brought back a unit of Lich Guard. An entire unit. I brought back one Lich Guard with the...
Friend, I don't think you can bring back in a unit.
I brought back one of the Lich Guard with the Technomancer.
Yes.
The Chronomancer did his Chronometron on the Ophidian Destroyer.
Which is?
Who has moved over there.
Over here.
He went... And then this unit fell back.
Yeah.
Death Marks have stayed still. Chronomancer stayed still. We've shuffled forward with the warriors. We advanced forward with the Canoptic Reanimator to get him out of line of sight. We did advance with the Lich Guard because they were not making any combat this turn, so they've just done that. And we've moved forward with the Doomsday.
Yes.
Arc. If stuff happens, yes, as you say, you shouldn't be able to catch up. So let's find out. We'll start with the Voltaic staff onto your Sakaran. Well, I hit you once, because I'm only BS3. I do not wound you.
Very well.
This is not a good start. The Chronomancer. He hits, this is all into your thing, your Sakaran. He wounds, it's marked for death.
You managed to pronounce it right, and I'm really proud of you.
What, the Sakaran?
Yeah.
I've always said it right.
No.
It's D3 plus 3 damage. It's 4 damage.
Okay.
You. Everything into the Apothecary.
Yes. There was no way I could move the Apothecary, guys, to make it really, like, because stuff, reasons, things, you don't need to know. It's fine.
I'm gonna spend a CP on Disintegration.
Your only command point?
Do I want to do that? Do I want to do that? No, okay, we're gonna come back to you.
Okay.
We're actually gonna go over to the Death Marks. They're gonna fire everything down into the
Assault Intercessors?
Assault Intercessors.
Coming down here, very well.
Here we go. 8 shots. I hit you all the time because you're not in dense. Oh, no, you are.
I am a dense.
So I hit you 6 times.
Yes.
Freeze to wound.
Okay. AP?
2. 5 up saves. Damage 1. I do kill 1.
Yes.
Okay.
Let me take 1 right now.
Still doesn't help my cause, but fine. I'm gonna need to think now.
Okay.
Oh no. Okay. I'm not gonna use disintegration capacitors on him. I'm gonna fire everything into the Apothecary.
Yes. And you kill my Apothecary.
Maybe. The Gauze Flayers. Maybe I should have done the disintegration capacitors because that would have been 4 auto wounds there. I do drop a fair chunk. Fine.
Okay, there's still plenty there.
Force to wound. Okay, it's pretty good. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, -1 saves. So 4 ups here. And then 6 up trucks.
Yes, so I'll
For
take
himself.
this out. So he's taken 2 wounds.
He's got 3 wounds remaining.
What about there, so I do not forget.
The Doomsday Cannon. It's the big 6.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
You feeling good?
Maybe. It's very precarious. Freeze to hit. It's good. It's freeze to wound though. It would be 2s, but uphold the honor of the Emperor has saved you a wound there.
So
5 up invulnerable saves. Okay.
And 6 up. What's the damage?
D3. So 2d3 here. Oh, it's 6 damage. He might have done it. You have 3 wounds remaining.
3 wounds remaining.
Don't roll 4 shots.
I rolled 1 6. He's dead.
He's dead. Good.
Okay.
Okay, that's important.
Yes.
That then frees up these guys to do everything
Into the assault
intercessors. Let me measure line of sight range and all that sort of stuff.
Go tell me how many shots is it into my assault intercessors?
29 shots.
Into my 2
Yes.
intercessors.
Because this is the number that are in rapid fire and in range and line of sight and all that. And I spent a CP on Relentless Onslaught, so 6s do an additional hit.
Yes.
I need to reroll 2 of these anyway, because I don't have enough dice.
I'm still in debt.
So force to hit. That is a lot of misses and only 2 6s. Oh, that's a lot.
Okay.
Oh, that's a lot of misses. Oh, that's a lot of misses.
But for 2 guys, it's still...
I don't know. The 2 extras. Okay. And 2 extra hits. Ooh, okay. It might have to be combat. Forced wound. Yeah, it does kind of come around there, to be fair. That is 9 minus 1 saves.
Dead.
They are not dead. One is alive on one wound.
Okay, fine.
So I will charge you with my Ophidian Destroyer.
Okay.
We're going straight in.
Yeah, because this is literally, if you kill these guys, this last guy on 1 wound, I cannot get enough points to win.
Yes. He's in.
Yes.
So he'll go around, even with the minus, he'll go sort of round here and go in such a way as to do that. These guys will attempt to charge the Sakaran as well, just to tie him up. An 8 will probably do it. Yes, it will. So I would move them in later, but the important thing is
the Assault Intercessors.
The Assault Intercessors. So this is the guy with the Reap Blades. That's an extra hit, but that's a miss. So 3 hits. Strength 6. It's 2 wounds, it's minus 4. Each one is flat 3 damage. Okay. I'm gonna have to move these guys in and then pile round. We have piled round in order to, at the very least, contest the objective. We attacked off camera because it's 6 attacks against a tank. Funnily enough, I did nothing. This one, however, onto the Ophidian Destroyer. Yes. The Sergeant.
So I've got 3 attack space, +1 for chainsaw, +1 because I was charged.
5 attacks.
I'm hitting you on 4s because you are -1.
I have a whip coil body. Okay, right. So, an Eternal Combat continues. I have no way to attack again. Importantly, that does mean that I don't get the Purge for that table quarter. I do get it for those 2.
Yeah.
It also means I do not get Grind them down because remember, these are 2 separate units over there with the Ophidian and with the
Plasma Sight
Buddy. I killed Helbrecht and I killed the Apothecary, so I killed 2. So I didn't get Grind.
Yeah.
I did get points for Assassinate, of course, and I did get points for the Purge the Vermin, but not as many. Next turn, you will get the 5 points for the primary. I have at least shut that one down. We'll have to have a look at this one. We'll have to see where we stand. Turn 5. This is going to go right down to the wire. We want to go home, everyone, but we can't because this is very late.
It's been a really stressful day.
Very hangry.
Babe, you don't even know how hangry I get. It's a serious problem. Like, there is a reason I play Tyranids, it's because they embody me.
Very good.
I need to be consuming at all times. Movement-wise, I fell out of combat with my Assault Intercessor so he survives, so I can get engaged this turn.
Indeed.
Obviously, I didn't fall back to the Sicarian. I stayed still with my Suppressors. I stayed still with my Heavy Intercessors. I moved into this table quarter with my Intercessors to get engaged. It's really that simple. Right, shooting phase, let's go with the Sicarian.
Do it.
I'm going to start with my Heracles Paternoster cannon.
Okay.
On 4s.
All right. Okay. Freeze to win. Minus is 2.
Yep.
One's dead. You're not done yet, so I won't roll reanimation just yet.
So I've got 2 shots with the las cannons.
2 las cannons. They both hit. They both wound. Another 2 are dead.
And then I have 3.
3 with the heavy bolter. This is all into the warriors, of course, guys. 1 hit. No wounds. Okay, so 3 died. No reanimation there, but I can reroll 1s, as is my right as warriors. So 1 stands back up, but 3 is still dead.
Get the 3, 4, no prisoners.
Indeed.
Okay, heavy intercessors. Next. So they've stayed still, so I'm going into the Lich Guard. I keep wanting to call them pariahs. They're not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shots there. Hitting you on 3s.
Okay, it's not bad.
That's 6 hits. Yeah, it's maths.
Math is hard.
I'm wounding you on
4s because I'm toughness 5. Okay.
Well, that is, I don't mean to alarm you, that is 5.
That's 5 wounds.
Yes. Oh.
I'm dropping dice. It's all kicking off.
Yes.
3 up saves here. You do manage to kill 1. And wound another. You've got the heavy bolter to go, though.
Yes, I do. Okay.
It's there. Falls to wound. No wounds there. Does the one that died stand back up for what it's worth? He does not.
No.
Fine.
Okay. Which is fine.
Suppressors.
Yes, I will shoot the suppressors into the destroyers. The destroyers? The Immortals.
Very good.
So I've got 9 shots there.
Well, the destroyer's not in combat either, but
1, 2, 3, 4.
yeah, it's your choice, really.
I'm gonna do the Immortals. I want to call them. I think everything's a destroyer. Okay.
Yeah, I mean they should be.
1, 2,
really.
3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I got 9.
9 shots. Here we go.
It's fine.
Okay.
It's 4.
It's 1 for each of them.
Yeah.
It's -1.
Yes.
Oh, that was close. That was close. So there is 1 left alive.
Let's do
Therefore, do I reanimate? Let's find out. 1 does. Okay, fine. Cool. So there are 2 over there left alive.
Coming now to my intercessors, I have got 1 in range of the pariah squad, and I've got the rest.
Lich Guard?
Lich Guard. I got Dawn of War on the brain, and they
Yeah,
look like pariahs. And the other 4 are going to go into the destroyer because they can. I'm going to try and just knock off a cheeky wound off that final pariah just for my no prisoners.
Yes.
So I'll go with that one first on.
It's a hit.
Yes.
Oh, it's getting tense. Oh, I saw the 6 winking.
Okay, that's fine.
4 shots on the Doom Destroyer. No, because he is
he's -1,
in
2.
dense.
Yes. Yes, he's dense. He's not -1 to hit.
So, I mean, there will be combat, but we'll do this off camera,
it's
guys.
Not really consequential.
It's really, really, really inconsequential. There's no morale to take because the Lich Guard and the Immortals are leadership 10 despite their losses. So, we'll be back in Necrons turn 5.
Okay. It all comes down to 1 Crusader.
1 brave sergeant.
1 brave boy! Essentially, we've worked out the points.
Yeah.
They are close enough that, and you would get so many from killing this one in Assault Intercessor because you would get grind. Because I didn't kill anything.
You didn't kill anything that
turn. You would get another 2 points for Purge.
Yep, I've already got the 2 for this quarter.
Yep.
I've moved on to get 15 for the thing. So at the moment I'm on 57 to Jinx's 58. If I kill
killing him for grind
will get me grind and another purge.
Yeah, which gives you 5 points. You're currently 3 behind me.
And currently 1 behind you.
You're currently
so I'll win by 4 points. If I don't kill him, with all of this shooting and charging, you will win by a single victory point.
Well,
so if ever there was that Emperor's Blessing.
To kill him. Emperor, look down on me!
I'm going to start. I'm going to start. Well, tell you what, I'm going to start with the 2 death marks that can see him.
Yeah.
They both hit.
Okay.
That's 1 wound. It's -2. He's got 1 wound left.
1 wound left.
We're then going to fire the Voltaic staff at him. I hit you 4 times. No Tesla. I wound you 3 times. It's -2. You got 3 5-up invuns to me. That is
He's dead. You win. That was an amazing game.
What a game, though! Oh my god!
That was emotional. That was stressful, and that was so much fun.
We've been through the ringer, everyone.
We really have.
It was a journey.
A journey with Jinx and Chef. You're welcome for joining us along our voyage of fun and... Oh my god, I think I'm insane at this point, and my brain needs a break.
Yeah, unsurprising.
That was insane.
That was a lot of fun. Like Black Templars, I think are really good. I think that this is a perfect example as well of the Uphold the Honor. Now, yes, we were playing it with the Dents. It'll be interesting to see if that gets FAQ'd, if it gets FAQ'd. But you can just see that 5-up invuln really coming.
Oh, it does
he's
so
AP4,
much.
and he bounced.
Yeah.
You know, over here you were saving against AP3, AP4.
Yeah.
It really stacks up.
So useful. So useful.
I think that's the best general purpose one. The other ones are a little bit more niche.
But because you can pick it after you know the mission.
You know the list, right?
You know the list.
Yeah.
Those situational ones can be amazing. This one is just kind of the best. Generally.
I think it's a good all-rounder.
Yeah.
So yeah, like, I'm really interested to see what people do with Black Templars in terms of lists and in the competitive scene. But they're also just a lot of fun.
I had so much fun. I actually think I had more fun playing this little crusade than I have with anything new for a while, because usually when I have my first game with an army, it's really stressful because I don't know what's going on. That was just joy. That was joyful.
They are not a subtle chapter. They are a brute instrument.
Which is me.
Yes.
It was a lot of fun.
And that was with obviously a balanced list.
Yeah.
You could go really all in on the combat element. You can use that 5-up invuln to kind of go for, or weirdly, like an armored regiment, because the 5-up invuln on the tanks is really cheeky. So yeah, there's some real nice benefits to it. Like I say, I'm really looking forward to seeing what people do.
Yeah, and we'll see how these lists evolve.
But for now,
Thank you so much.
We're both very tired.
Yes. Goodbye,
It's
everyone.
late.
We'll see you in the next one. We love you all.
I need to snooze.
We're gonna sleep now.
I'm sleeping here.
Goodbye, Chef. Goodbye. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.